Go. Go. Come on, go. I know I'm live. Go. Hi, people.
I don't know what that was.
Uh, that was that countdown thing that starts up.
Yeah, did it not go on? What
30
happened?
to 29 or something. Anyway, yeah, we're live. Yes.
We're
Okay.
live. Hello.
Yes.
So the
And there's
opening
people
credits
out
didn't
there.
mess up. Okay.
There's actual
Mm.
people out there.
There
Like
are.
Matthew Street is out there.
There is.
Really? Hello, Matthew. I know
Hello.
Pee Wee lives. Yes. Gotta have Pee Wee out there. For
Yes, he
sure.
does.
Yes. And who else is out there? Astro Zombie.
Astro
Hello.
Zombie. Hey, Astro and Gurr. He's here too.
Hello. Hello, all you
hmm
people. Yes.
What's up?
Well, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
There's a AZ Mick. Or was that
Hi.
Arizona?
Hello.
I never know
hmm
how to say it. Okay.
hmm
But
Lazy Sunday.
what's this? Come on, get up. I pay the cashier
Oh,
only after they catch me. Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
Wanted to talk about cashiering too.
yeah,
hmm
that's like with those self-serve things.
Yeah.
Hey,
Stephen Schnee's going to give us a minute by minute.
Schnee, what's going on?
hope you're doing okay, Steve.
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah.
hurricane coming up back
Yeah,
door.
that's what I hear.
Yeah, here comes Hurricane Hillary. Look out.
hmm
Jeez. Oh, look. It's Penny
Hey, Penny
Lane.
Lane.
Penny Lane, you're in
Yeah.
my well. I say that on my own channel. Sorry.
That's
Yes.
okay. No problem.
You're in my ears and my eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing.
That's the one when she is that the one when she's that's one of the early episodes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Season one.
the one with the magic mirror.
The
Oh,
magic
okay.
mirror.
Yeah. I remember
Yeah.
those some of those earlier ones. hmm
Oh, and Gary Wilkerson's out there. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Gary?
Nice to see you. Yeah,
Yeah, I am
that's
thinking about the people down there in California area, that hurricane.
yeah.
It
They don't get
could be really
hurricanes very
nasty.
often. They don't know what to
No.
do.
hmm
Yes.
See, now I know that if I was, you could go hurricane,
Yeah.
hurricane. That's another Cramden line.
Yeah.
But
Well, what
We
would
have
you
good
do?
hurricanes in Oklahoma, but
Or a tornado?
yeah.
no, I want nothing.
I
It'll
don't
all
want
get
to.
done after I leave.
None of that. None of that.
Or an ice storm. They're fun
I
too.
keep
Yeah,
staying
those
the
are fun
same.
too.
Oh man, I keep falling on my ass walking around.
Ice storms happens everywhere.
Man, I had a severe one in New York one time when I was growing up. That was in like the mid '70s or something.
hmm
You had that. Which one was it? The Sandy Hook one. I forget the
Yeah.
name of the hurricane.
Oh, you mean Hurricane Sandy,
Yeah.
Was that
not
the one?
Sandy
Was
Hook?
hmm
I thought
Yeah,
that
not
was the
Oh,
Tim Allen. What's going on?
yeah, I
Tim, you got to
agree.
get over there. There's somebody. The guy Russ wants to talk to you. Nothing bad. I don't know if you
Yes.
saw that yet. Go over to my latest catch up with Mayo and go on to the first topic that's pinned on there. He wants to talk more about the ball is dead thing, but not in an intelligent way and friendly way.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to hear more of Joe's experience at the Fab Four.
Yeah, that was
Oh, the
fun.
Fab Four. Yeah, I didn't really say a lot about it. I went to see the Fab Four tribute band. I mean, I could take or leave tribute bands. I'm not big on them,
Yeah.
but we got free tickets. It was a night out. Why
Hmm.
not? So I went with my friend Anthony, and I had a good time when the show started. You could see in my video that I put up there. They were in the suits.
hmm
Hmm.
In '64 or whatever, and
Yeah.
they're doing it. And it was what I couldn't get over was, and you could see they do a pretty good job. They got all the motions down. They got the movements. I think the Paul guy has been doing it a long time. John, I think those two were in those roles a long time. They
hmm
sound like them. They act like them. It's really good. The way Paul addresses the crowds and everything. But I didn't say this too much, but they have a knack of the Paul guy, especially one in the audience to sing. Not, in the middle like of a song, he'll stop and
I
go,
was
"Okay, now
gonna
you got."
say,
I mean, and not just "Hey Jude" or something like that. I'm talking about in the middle of like "Hard Day's Night" or something, or "Can't Buy Me Love" or something. And I'm like, I don't go to a show to hear other people sing.
hmm,
I mean, the crowd. I don't
not
go for
even
the
for
crowd.
free.
And so that kind of annoyed me a little bit. And of course, it was mostly Paul, 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 Paul. All these Paul. It really looked like Paul's. He's the guy. He's the spokes guy. Which he did anyway. He did a lot of the talking on stage. But George only had one song all night, and Ringo had two, I think.
Hmm.
Um, and anyway, I like to sum it up. I like the early parts better in 64, 65, but they skipped over so much. Rubber Soul, and they didn't
Hmm.
do as much as other bands that I'd seen before. I'm glad Rob's here because I want to talk to him about the Hark album, which is we can
Well, yeah,
talk about
Rob
that a
is
little bit.
there.
Hey,
He is.
So
hello, Robert.
yeah,
Hello,
so
Robert.
it was and even though you saw Doc, I think you commented. Would you comment on the obstructed view? Somebody said it wasn't that bad actually.
Hmm.
No, mic's off. Your mic is off. We didn't hear any of that. What were you saying
I,
about obstructed?
I'm a good whatever. Uh, yeah. I was thinking, look, we've got obstructed view. There's a pole in front of us.
Yeah,
The
that's what
only
I
thing
thought.
some guy's head,
Yeah.
and you're
Well,
outside some.
in the video, some big broad sat in front of Anthony, and Anthony's a
Looked like
big guy,
Lemonette.
so he was bigger than
Yeah.
Anthony, so that says a lot. And he had to move down a couple of seats. But anyway, um, yeah. So, but what I liked also was the players, especially the Paul guy. You
Hmm.
see in the video even they turn a little bit and they
Mhm.
acknowledge this side a lot. So it wasn't bad at all in that regard.
I
Well,
didn't think.
my next rant video is going to be a little preview of it there with that water in a can
Hmm.
that you need
Oh, the water in a can.
liquid death in a can. And I didn't say the reason I wanted it was because I have to take a pill at 9 o'clock. So
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I wanted some water. I had to swallow the damn thing without water. Okay, it was
Oh.
lodged in here for a little while, slow
Hmm.
going down. All right, but okay. So I said to the guy, "Do you have any water?" And no, we have this liquid death in a can. And
I don't
how does
think
it
so,
not
Tim.
rust in there? But anyway, so I reach into my pocket, as you know, if you saw the video, and I
Hmm.
go to take out. It was $5 for a can of water. So I reach into my pocket and oh no, credit card only. By that time, he had already flipped the top like it was a beer, And I said,
Hmm.
"Well, I don't." I said to him, "I don't do that." I came right out and said it. I don't do
Hmm.
that. Oh, well. So they wasted. They wasted. It looked like a beer, water.
Hmm.
So they had merch there, and
Yeah. Hmm.
this is one of the things they did called Hark.
Oh, okay.
Check this out.
Uh, yeah,
Mhm.
and it's not in a jewel case. I'm good. I haven't opened it yet. I'm gonna. I don't know if we'll
Oh,
see
you're
what
gonna do that now?
you want me
Ooh,
to or no.
I thought you were gonna save it for your own.
All right, I'll save it. So
We
the
own
thing
the
is,
yeah.
I heard this once, and it was to my ears amazingly Beatleish, and I don't give that compliment easily. Beatle-like, Beatley kinds of Christmas songs where they sing songs like well, you're not gonna be able to see them all.
Hmm.
I'll
If you
try to
wanna,
blow you up.
if you wanna see that, I'll try
Mm,
to.
come
You
on.
see some of those titles,
Yeah. Hmm.
and they
Well,
sing
what?
it like the Beatles.
What
Yeah, but
child is
the
this?
thing is, they take a Beatles song and they rearrange the words to fit the song title.
Right, right. And I heard
But
some
I
of them,
thought it was pretty cute.
and I thought that were that good enough that I always said, "Oh, I want to get this thing. I want to get this thing," but I didn't know it was them. I, f- and I got there and I saw them. Like, oh shoot, that's them.
Hmm.
So, yeah, and then, well, before I get to the Robert S. bit,
Hmm.
there was one time where my friend Anthony, we never have any fights,
There you
me and
go.
Anthony. We don't fight. But there was one time where he got annoyed. He said, "Hey, I was listening to a Beatles show and they played the Beatles singing Silent Night." And I said, "They never sang Silent Night, Anthony." They go, I heard it. It was them. They did it. I said, Anthony, I'm telling you, I know the Beatles stuff. They didn't do it. He says, what do you think? You know you always know everything. How do you know everything? Maybe there's, for all you know, how do you know there's not a song in the vault that you never heard of? They're doing Silent Night. I said, Anthony, believe me, I got the book on the recording sessions and everything. They never. Anyway, he was talking about this, I guess.
Yeah.
They played it on this. Now, the bad news is, before I drop this, I'm going to get it over with. I don't want to hog everything here.
Okay.
That after, and this is after, so Robert S. It was after, I swear, I'm honest about this. Unfortunately, he said, "Oh, I want Hark" or something. I think he wanted a copy of this, and that would have been no problem. Certainly because of the fact that he's always doing me favors, and he just bought me a gift. Yeah, I would have no problem, but I had no clue. I didn't know you needed it or wanted it. I saw the comment after, so that's.
So, are you going to give it to Robert S. or are you going to keep it for yourself?
Oh no, I'm keeping it for myself. I'm sorry. Next time, I know I should give it to. That's really terrible, isn't it?
All those corn. He's not using podcasts anymore.
And
yeah.
I think Tim Allen above. I missed the comment. He said so many tribute bands. Isn't there one where Paul has a Wings tribute? The thing is, yes, and they were doing a free concert, a free outdoor concert here a week ago or two, and I could have went. And I didn't go.
Ooh. Yeah, but I don't think it's this band Fab Four that does Wings at all. No.
Yeah.
No.
Great Beatles. But I saw them back in 2022 way back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have a favorite to me. I mean, I get them mixed up. I've seen Rain and other groups and Strawberry Fields. I mean, I can't even tell one from the. I don't know who's who anymore. But
they're all good. But I've seen them and whatever's.
I just didn't think I didn't think the Fab Four. I didn't want to come too hard, too down on them on the video, but I just didn't think they covered enough ground. I was like surprised. I mean, they didn't touch Magical Mystery Tour. I mean, they did Sgt. Pepper.
They got to make room for Ed Sullivan.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a guy doing Ed Sullivan who looked good, but he was really annoying. Ed Sullivan guy at times.
I liked Ed Sullivan.
Hello, Tim.
I like the original Ed Sullivan. This guy, I could have done without.
Yeah, did you happen to see the live stream I did? Oh man, I deleted that. I think. I mean, it just was ridiculous. He was telling jokes and doing Rodney Dangerfield and stuff. Oh,
that was in the video, wasn't it?
That was in the live stream that I did.
Yeah.
But there is a little bit of him doing during "She Loves You." Ed Sullivan's in the background, making motions and things.
But I mean,
I thought they sounded great with that.
While they're changing, like when they go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
Did you see my comment about that, Joe?
What would remind me?
I wrote. It was nice to see Gene Rayburn working.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
He looked like to me. He looked more like.
He did
Gene
look
Rayburn.
like Gene Rayburn.
He's
he's overdoing the motions and the voice when he's introducing the Beatles and everything. But
I don't think he's meant to be a spot-on imitator. But
no.
But he was just there to fill in the gap. And he was even at the show I saw too, because I went back and watched my video of the thing, and you can see Ed Sullivan there. Same thing. So
and Anthony left. He said because he was like, "You want to get out of here?" Like as soon as he does Revolution, I thought John got short shrift again. Although they did, in all fairness, they did give a moment of John doing Imagine. He had a guy doing Imagine. It's the only solo song I saw. And anyway, and then they did Revolution, and me and Anthony were out of there. He's like, he wants to get a head start. And I don't know how much they did at the end. We didn't see the end.
They had to do Let It Be, but
I wonder.
But even when Anthony wants to leave early, and we're like, what? There's
I mean, it is murder getting out. I mean, it is murder getting out of there. A lot of you people might know, have the same experience, right? You go into a big parking lot and you can't get out of there.
Robert S.
Hey, Robert.
Oh, there he is. What's up?
Hello.
Hello, Robert.
It's the guy who plays with Sheila.
Hello, Robert.
Yes.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
We're
I'm having
talking
some
about
internet problems.
Uh-oh.
he's having internet issues.
Me too, Robert. Me too.
Oh
Robert
no.
and Tim are both having internet problems.
We're all having
Alright.
issues.
Welcome
Ooh.
to
Tim's
the
got
club.
the fuzz back again.
I'm not at home, so
Yeah.
I'm not using my own internet.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, you
And
don't
you
have
guys
the
keep
background.
breaking up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Now you know what it's like to
I'm
be
not
me.
sure I can stay.
Yeah, but I think the main reason Andy wanted to leave was because he wanted to go to White Castle.
Give it a minute, Robert. Mine's gotten a little better since I came on. Yours might too.
Okay.
Yeah, Andy wanted to go to White Castle, Doc. That's true.
What?
I can't
Yeah.
even hear what you guys are saying.
Uh-oh.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Walrus. Yeah, Kenny Lagoon has been playing keyboards, I believe. Was he playing keyboards and stuff?
I misread that as Kenny Loggins.
No, it's our
Well,
manager.
it's no better with the
Yeah.
image off.
Individual off. Chuckles.
Mm.
We can hear you fine, Robert.
Yeah.
We can hear you if you can hear us.
Sounds great.
One moment, please.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the problem I have all the time.
You know what it's like.
You
That
know,
what
you
it
guys
sounds
can
like
hear
to
me
us.
and I can't hear
Yeah.
you. So
Yeah, I know White Castle is, well, I wouldn't call it delicious, but once or twice a year.
And I've been doing fantastic insofar as not eating that crap. And I didn't have to do it. Anthony was going to drop me off home first and then go to White Castle's. So I said, "No, let me go with you." I didn't have to do it.
You wanted to go to White Castle so bad, I'll go by myself.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
we had footage of us eating the White Castles and everything. But Anthony was like, "Come on," he goes, "Just
Oh,
leave
look,
us
there's
eating one
Jorgen.
thing."
This is Jorgen. Hey,
Hey,
Jorgen.
Organ, what's going on?
What's up?
Hello. Yeah.
Jorgen.
Oh, he can't hear us. He can't hear us.
I can hear you quite well.
Oh,
That's
okay.
right.
The Jorgen can.
I can hear you.
Okay.
They have Crystal down. It's the same thing. White Castle, Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh no, it isn't. No, I never. No, actually, I never heard of Crystal. I don't know. Oh,
No,
I can't be
never-
accused of. Sorry, I can't let people be accused and not let people have their own opinion. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same company, but they kind of look the same. You know, that
Oh,
white
are they?
tile place. You know?
Oh yeah, I've never
Mhm.
heard of. I've never heard of them. Maybe it is.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love that stuff, man.
Kind of like rallies and checkers being the same thing.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe that's a Michigan thing. I don't know.
Might be.
Because we don't have friendlies here anymore either. So.
I don't know the friendlies here. No.
When
good.
when I move, there ain't gonna be much stuff when I move.
There may not be a White Castle in Maryland.
I'm not envying you when you're moving, Joe.
I mean, because of moving my stuff, or in general.
Both.
Me either. Well, you know what's? Wait a minute. I was trying to do a shtick and it didn't work. Well, you know what's? Ow! It's on top of my. Oh, that damn duck was hit my head on the duck. You know, it's all right. Don't feel obligated.
Coming back. Sorry.
Oh, on and off.
He's trying. It's like George. It's like George. I forget his last name now. It's George.
Yeah.
What was his name?
George something with it.
Sessford.
Okay.
He's trying to get on there and he just can't make it.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him for a long time.
Oh, I miss George Sessford.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So some of these people, they used to come around a lot, and all of a sudden, they're gone.
Yeah, I don't like when people disappear because you don't know if anything happened to them.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And what was it? I think Tim was saying last week that somebody had died. Wasn't it you, Tim? Uh-oh, no, Tim can't hear.
Oh no.
Ah.
Hello, Tim.
Yeah, I'm having trouble hearing you guys now.
Wait a minute. How do I know when I move to Delaware I'm not going to have internet problems?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I lived in the same apartment for 23 years. I think you can understand the reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody wants to move.
It was the internet 23 years ago that kept you there.
Well,
Yeah,
Adam,
exactly. Didn't say that. It was the internet that kept me here.
Adam's been in the peanut
Adam's
gallery.
in the comments a lot, and
Yeah.
Mason popped on for a moment or
A
two.
little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
Mason popped up here last week for
They're
about
still alive, I guess.
5
Yeah.
seconds or so, and gone. So
Yeah.
we'll have to assume Mason is okay.
Yeah, I guess.
And some others, like Van on Wheels, we don't care.
Oh man, I'm glad you said it, and I didn't.
Second groceries. Yeah.
I used to be like, "Oh no, poor Van."
Well, I was no too, but I'm sorry, Van. This is for people 21 and older.
Yeah, but you got a heart. You got a heart. Well, I got a heart of gold too. Nobody
Yeah.
thinks so, but I do.
Having him down there that was a waste of a square.
You know, I'm just realizing when I told my story about the water in the can that I also, it was 2 days in a row, I think 2 days in a row, that I told somebody, like a clerk, I don't do that. No.
Mhm.
You know, like that. I usually say, I'll be more like meek usually and be like, oh, I don't do a pay. Can you take something out cash? I don't do a credit card. This time I just say, no, I don't do that. They don't care. I mean,
Yeah.
screw you.
We'll try Robert S. again. Come on, Robert.
Robert S. outside
Yeah.
now, maybe.
Up,
We got
yes.
it, yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
better.
Better.
Is this
That's
better
better.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I know. Today I paid the coffee bill at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Like
Coffee bill?
I paid for the table.
Oh, okay.
And I got out my wallet, and the first thing he does is get out I don't know, Americans don't have the machine
Mm-hmm.
where it's a handheld device, cordless, and you just give
Oh,
it to
yeah,
them.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, and you punch in your code. Well, she gets out the machine, and here I says, no, I'm paying with cash.
Oh,
She
yeah.
took it, but she wasn't too happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So
The war on cash, and you know what the worst part is? That all the sheeple are going right along with it. And I mean, they're
True.
letting it happen. They don't care. In fact, I was in some place the other day, and some guy had his phone, and sometimes they just use the phone, these
Mhm.
days. And they go up, he goes to pay for something. He's like,
Yeah. Flip the phone.
and the guy's like, here, go like this. Here you go. And the guy's trying. I'm thinking, I want to say, but I won't say it. I'm right behind. I'm like, would you pay cash already? I'm not going to say that, but
But that's like that thing on the table at Applebee's. You're painting on the table, and I went like, "What's that?" And I
Yeah.
went back and I paused the video. Just
Follow the herd.
yeah, they got
Yeah.
one of them code things. Hey,
Yeah, it's a lot of other places now.
Yeah, but I did answer. You may not have seen my answer in that comment. I responded that luckily, even though that was in the center of the table, you would never have guessed that she gave us a regular menu, physical menu, and she just without having to ask her, she just
My
took the,
internet still give me
paid the check.
problems.
but I was wondering if like you were gonna have to use your phone to scan a code.
Oh please! Look, I know eventually it's going to happen. That's what I told
Yeah.
the clerk in the
We're getting ready for it.
CVS. I said when it happens, I'll do it. I'll
Mhm.
learn it like anything else, like the internet, like anything else. But I'm not doing it yet. That's it. Get behind. I didn't say this, but get behind there, do your job, and be thankful you have a job, and
Yeah.
ring me up.
True.
Go on over there. I'm playing with my phone. You
Mhm.
go use
Yeah, that's what she was. She said she goes, the surf service is right over there.
Yeah, ticky, 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 ticky.
Yeah, gotcha. Talk
She
to
really
somebody.
loves her job or wants to keep
Mhm. Yeah, she doesn't want a tip.
it. Whatever's on her phone is more important than serving a
Yeah.
customer.
And she was
Mhm.
around 45. I mean, she wasn't
Yeah.
like
It was
19 or
very
something.
interesting.
That's a
It was very
shame.
interesting, actually, when I was the first time I took my first COVID vaccination. We were supposed to take the shot, and then we're supposed to sit in a waiting room for 15 minutes. And then I was there with a whole lot of people in a row that had their shot, and everybody without exception for me was sitting.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah.
It was like a vulture neck.
When you see people walking down the street,
Mhm.
It was extremely funny to see.
I have actually seen a girl walk into a telephone pole. Boom.
Oh yeah.
You can
And
see it. I said, yeah,
What-
I had my phone up and I was thinking, no, I'm going to be different. So I put down my phone as the only one.
well, Jorgen, what you could do is watch more Doc Dacus videos
Yeah.
while you're waiting.
hmm They have a state law here. If they find you playing with your phone while you're driving, it's a
Oh,
big
with that,
fine. Yeah.
I can understand that.
Too many
That-
accidents.
that- that's everywhere, but
Yeah, is it? Okay.
it's hard to prove, unfortunately.
Yeah. Drop your phone. Yeah.
They hope most
Yeah.
people just take the ticket because if it goes to court, it's hard to prove.
Mhm.
I'm not the one who's going to take a grocery cart full of stuff and go to the U-Scan. That'll take forever. They got this little 2x2 square that actually scan to the side. I got a whole cart full here. What am I going to do with that? That's a mess. And then you got to weigh your fruit or whatever. Like I have no
Yeah, I know, right?
I have no
Oh, get
idea
out of
that
here.
or even with coupons or gift cards. Like I had a Walmart gift card. You think I was going to go to the U-Scan with that? No.
Right.
If I've got like 2 items that are easily scannable, fine.
Yeah, I could have
If I
done this
got
though. Yeah.
bunch of stuff and a coupon or a gift card or whatever, because I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. So,
We went to some place today to eat lunch. It's called the Nautical Mile. I don't know. Some people might have heard of it here, but anyway, it's just a strip of like seafood restaurants and like a tourist thing. And as we're walking, there's these signs on the poles that say, "Congratulations, you're gonna get a $750 fine for playing music too loud or whatever. Do this. There's like they have some rules." And I was almost going to videotape because everything's a video moment wherever I go. And I was thinking, how dare they were being sarcastic about it. Like, just say, okay, there is a fine, $750 fine if you do this. Don't say, congratulations, you just got a $750 fine for playing the music or whatever. I think it was music playing really loud car music.
It's like the police showing the middle finger
Yeah,
in your face.
you're being a wise guy. I don't need your sarcasm. I'm doing a red video right here. You're
getting
what is that? It's like I can't. Everywhere you go, it's everywhere you go.
I love it.
Well, the police have become more like the Secret Service these days, at least where I am. I don't know if it's the same where everybody else is, but where I am, police cars are basically unmarked these days, where I am. They say police on the side, but if it's in the daytime, you're not going to see it. If your headlights shine on the side of your car, you'll see it. Other than that, they're basically riding around in unmarked cars, pretending not to be cops anymore. They used to be here to serve. They were supposed to serve people. If you needed a cop, oh, there's one. Now they're hiding. And I don't.
Well, if you want to catch, they do that a little bit here too. But I guess they do us a favor. Sometimes I see unmarked cars too. But I guess they do us a favor by having the police name on it.
Yeah. I mean, all of the cars are basically unmarked here. All of them. And so
you got to get out of there.
And they don't have
internet
things on the top anymore. So if you need a cop and you're looking, you're not going to find him because he looks just like everybody else.
No, you need to move. You need to get out of there. I'm sorry. You got nothing but bad stuff there. You tell me. You've told me.
Well, that's just
Come on to
want to
Michigan.
know how many times I've been pulled over just driving down my street. It stopped a couple of years ago, but for a while, literally almost every day, I would get pulled over just driving home from work.
Well, just to play devil's advocate,
and then
you got to stop driving that Corvette around.
No, I drive a friggin' toy. Oh, at that time I had a Toyota Echo, but now I have a Toyota whatever replacement.
Right there.
Yaris. It's not some hot car.
It must be like a bright red or something.
No, it's blue. No, it's blue. My Echo was silver.
Well,
no.
You must look suspicious or something. Oh well, some cops are just like, today's the day we got to make our quota of tickets. There
Oh,
goes. Yeah.
Well,
Well, I
the thing
live
is, I
out-
wouldn't get out of work till like 10:30 or 11 at night. And
Yeah.
after 11 at night, you're driving around, you're going to get pulled over. I don't care
Yeah,
who
they
you
wanna know
are or
where
what
you're
you are.
going,
You can't drive
what's
at
your
night.
name.
There's no
Yeah.
driving at night. You should be home in bed. You know,
Yeah.
it's like the
Well, yeah.
Nazis,
Same way
man.
here.
And then COVID just
Mhm.
made it worse. And
Well, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
man.
ruined everything.
In a town of like 500 where you live, anybody out on the streets after 10 is fair game.
Yeah.
Like,
I have a town of, I live, there's about 28,000 in the city I live in.
Ooh.
About that much here. Yeah. All you see that late, it's probably homeless people, walking around.
As long as you got a White Castle, Tim.
I don't have a White Castle.
I've got two, maybe three. They're
White
not.
Castle?
I've never lived anywhere where there's a White Castle. When I lived
Yeah.
in D.C., there was a closed one. It closed for years near the
Mhm.
mall, but that's the only one I've even ever seen.
Yeah, it's Tim. I'm going to miss a lot when I get out of here. I'm telling you, there's got a lot of things. My whole life I'm used to.
You're going to have to find a new record store to hang out at.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's not going to be any record store like mine. That's for damn sure.
Hmm.
I went to a new record store this past Saturday,
Saturday.
and
Okay.
I'm going through the racks. I didn't find what I wanted, but I'd pull out a few just to see. And they're used, mind you. And it's like $10, $20, $30. What are you charging for these things? Jeez,
Uh-huh.
they're used. I can buy these at any other record store for $5, and you're charging $30.
Yeah, no, that's no.
I said bye.
Not at this point in time, anyway.
Yeah.
I call those places museums.
They're like $30.
I mean, there are
No.
some CDs that are very valuable, but
Hmm.
No, there was nothing valuable.
probably not what Doc was pulling out.
I think he was
No.
way overcharged. Way overcharged. Like, I'm not making much money here. Well, you pull out the thing and it's $20 for just something that,
Yeah.
a Beach Boys.
Wow.
No.
He's not getting into business. So,
Especially right now. Yeah. People don't have as much money as they used to.
Well,
Yeah.
That's true.
not for a used record. Come
Not
on.
for used record, no.
No. And I even said I can go down to the Savers and get this for $2 when you got 15 on it. So, unless you're looking for something really strange, I suppose maybe, but then you're going to pay through the nose to get it.
Yeah. That's right.
I've
Yeah, like
sold
that.
things
Well,
like this. This is probably worth a few bucks. I doubt it's been in print for years, but I'm sure you're not looking for the blue things. I
wouldn't even be looking for the blue things.
That's
no, I'm not.
I never even heard of the blue things.
No.
That's
Never heard of the blue things.
nobody has. Unfortunately, they're fantastic.
That was the Who there for a minute.
The blue things. They had one
what-
album.
Okay.
What era of music would the blue things come
Blue
from?
That
things.
album came out in '66. I think they're around
Oh,
from
yeah.
'64 to
They look kind
early
of 60s.
'67, maybe.
Okay.
They were on
Depends on
RCA. They actually got signed to a major label.
Oh, Rob Stewart spent some.
Yeah.
Well, that's what your channel's for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll bet he didn't
Sure.
spend like $15 each and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, Robert, did you buy the Meet the Beatles that's on the wall for $1,500?
Wow.
I mean, I'd love to have that, but 200's as high as I go, and even that's a lot.
I rewatched my Fab Four stuff from 3 years ago, and they did the exact same joke about, Ringo's got that. What the monkeys?
Oh,
They
yeah.
did
Oh,
that
wow.
years ago, even.
Oh, my. So it's like the Paul McCartney thing, right? The same script.
I think it must be all scripted. Yeah, so it's like the exact same
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, tell us again how Jimi Hendrix played the Bag of Nails the day after Pepper came out. We haven't heard that one.
Bag of nails.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What the bag of nails is? What?
There's a club.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
Brian Epstein's club.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know he owned it. No.
Yeah, Brian Epstein
Oh,
owned
I
it.
didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was Epstein's club.
okay. Well, if the show is scripted, when the John character is going to do Imagine, did he have a little speech before it and started to cry?
Hey, even I don't know about the crying, but even I, look, I'm a John Lennon guy. Even I was like, oh, come on. Can you go, what is this? What is this? Go like this?
Yeah.
I mean, are you kidding me? You know, I'm always defending John these days because they always think he's such a bad guy and all this. People, there was a man who was very peaceful and he was violently taken down. He was a man of peace. He was this, he was that. And even I'm sitting there saying, come on, let's not overdo it now. This sounds like 1983,
Yeah.
you know.
But he didn't cry for you.
I don't remember him crying, no. I don't
Yeah,
remember it if he
got,
did.
got all emotional, like, oh, and start to blubber. And we're like, oh boy,
Oh, boy. I don't know.
Went
No.
too long for that. Yeah.
we got the blubbering John. No Beatles,
Yeah.
2 Bush for 60. Wow,
Oh, they autographed?
must have been.
Did she leave? Was there any bush or what was
I
it?
was going to say, Kate Bush is
Yeah.
$60. It's
Color
like,
CD. Woo, woo.
I found a Kate Bush album at a thrift store one day for like that was 4 or 10 albums for $4 store, and it was a UK import. I'm like, ooh, an original UK import. I'll take that.
Oh, I just noticed new video is up on JorgenS channel. Ah,
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Everybody,
have to watch
I
it.
should read underneath
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
things.
I just noticed that now. And Tim has a new a podcast thing too, Snap Cripple Pop. I don't think I've seen one come up.
Well, I don't have a new one yet, but
don't have a new
you
one
can
yet.
check out the old one.
My video is a response
No.
to the digital gramophone has a thread out where we're supposed to show one album from one artist that we only have one album from, and we feel like we don't need any more than this album.
Oh, that's
need
interesting.
more
There were a lot of them like that.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of those
A
content.
lot of them.
It's filmed
Mhm.
outdoors in the summer evening, so nice summer evening pictures.
One and done.
Yeah,
I
well,
actually have
I'm going
few
to
Anne
get
Murray
the-
albums, unfortunately. Maybe
I have
She's
one.
got some stuff I like. She's got some stuff
I
I
have a
like.
best
But-
of.
So like,
No, I
you
was
probably
in-
do Dark Side of the Moon or something.
thrift store, but Anne Murray did a Sesame Street album. I'm like, ooh, I gotta buy that.
Ooh.
And I'll have a
You
new
did?
video up tomorrow myself. That'll be another flea market with some interesting things in it,
No.
including a Beatles item. I won't say what that I actually haggled for.
Ooh. Stay tuned.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we get a little hint of what Robert got. A UK version of The Dreaming
Oh,
by
okay. This is UK. That's
Masters
why it was
Running
supposed
Grant,
to.
The Sensual
Okay.
World.
Yeah.
Both for $60.
Yeah. I'm gonna buy nothing for $60 unless it's autographed. You know? Yeah.
Look, I got her last box set, which was her last few albums, on
Mhm.
sale at import CDs or someplace really cheap one time for like $20 or something like that. It was going for well over 100 on eBay, and I'm like, ooh, I'll take that.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Still
I
sealed.
waited
I have no.
20. I'm pulling out these CDs, 15, 20, 30, and going like, no.
What kind of stuff were they trying to sell for 20 and 15?
Just regular stuff that, like you would find in a record store. Of course, it was
Oh,
all used.
I
But I
was
mean,
gonna
like,
say,
oh, look, there's Bob Dylan's greatest hits. 15.
the blue one.
It's only like
Yeah.
$8 new.
I know it's like
I know he's asking
you can get a
15
used one for a couple of bucks.
used. Here's like the Doors, the one in the fat box.
Mm-hmm.
Greatest hits, 30.
30.
Slider back.
Jeez.
Like I said,
And
I
you're
call those
wondering why
places
nobody's
museums.
buying anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're museums. Nobody buys anything. They come
Nobody
in
buys
and look like
nothing.
a museum, and then they leave.
Mm-mm. So, needless to say, I didn't buy anything.
Mhm. Yeah.
Although I thought the one that I was really looking for, if I do find it, I'll buy it for him just to, give him a sale. but I didn't find what I wanted. So like
Right.
nothing. So
Did they say thank you for coming in?
yeah, you know, but
Okay.
I
Thanks for
rang
coming
Phil on
in.
the way.
Come back soon.
Yeah, I said, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back when you're closed. Whatever. No, I don't think I'll be going back there too soon. So
Yeah.
Come back next week. We're having a fantastic 2% off sale.
Yeah.
Ooh.
$25.
If you drive there, it's all over.
Yeah.
Although he did have a basket full of free stuff. You know,
Oh.
like if you make a purchase, you get to take one thing out of the free box. And I looked down at the first thing, was like, I don't know, Mom's Mabley or something. I'm like, I don't even want to touch that free
Free
box.
Throw a mom's.
Okay.
And there's nothing in there I'm sure I want. So like, it's okay. Bye bye. And and I said something about so these are all the CDs you got. He says, no, I've got 10 those storage boxes underneath those full. I says, oh, you want me to go? Don't touch them. I haven't gone through those yet. Don't touch them. I said, okay. I can imagine the person in there
Then why
anyway.
did he tell you? Yeah.
I know. So I got all these little storage boxes all shoved under the record racks. But don't touch them. Don't touch them.
Don't mess with them. No.
Don't mess with them.
Have to.
Right, fine. Whatever.
Yeah. Price them up high. Probably clean them up first. Hopefully.
He didn't even have his stuff in alphabetical either. You know, so you're sort of like you're looking at I don't know, Foreigner, and all of a sudden ZZ Top, and then all of a sudden, it's way out of. I'm sort of like, geez, from B to Q to R to T, this thing's a mess. You know?
There's a record store in Batavia, New York. I only went there once. The records were in horrible condition, and things were a bit alphabetical in that all the A's were together and all the B's were together, but they had no cards for anything in records. So like the S section would be like 5 or 6 rows of records. So if you're looking for like Springsteen or something, you gotta look through. You gotta spend an hour going through the S's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just horrible.
Sometimes I wonder if these people really want to sell anything.
Yeah, you know, it's horrible. You know,
you see so many of them like that.
Actually, he said this record store was like a side thing for him.
Oh.
So like he does have a regular job, but he's got the record store as a side thing. Well, yeah, if you got everything out of order and overpriced and everything, I think your record store is gonna fail. Oh, Walrus is gonna go see a show. We'll see it in 10 seconds. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, okay.
See top? Did they replace the drummer?
Leonard Skinner, isn't there the lead singer? Sounds like real. What he does? Well, I'd mixed up with who's gone from that band. Is everybody gone?
A lot of people.
there might be one left. Literally, there might be one guy left.
Yeah, of the original guys. Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard that the singer is supposed to sound good, right? Like the regular.
Yeah. He's the younger brother of the original guy.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's right. And there's 2 of the 3 ZZ Top guys left. One guy died.
Yeah.
So.
You just get a guy with a beard. That's all.
Yeah, I got with a fake beard that can play bass.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy that didn't have a beard, whose name was Beard, died.
Right.
It was Dusty Hill died.
I think that's the joke, right?
Yeah.
I really like the tribute that they did to the Dusty Hill after his death. Billy Gibbons was standing and beside they had a microphone with Dusty Hill's hat on the microphone just to symbolize. I think that was pretty cute.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I ain't asking for much.
I was kind of hoping Stephen Schnee would give us an update about the hurricane.
Yeah, I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah, you know, like, oh, it's really windy, or oh, there's rain, or oh, there's lightning. I don't know. I was kind of hoping there'd be an update every so often how what it was in California.
Well, I've been watching some of the California TV stations. They say they're sandbagging and everything. It's
Oh, yeah.
supposed to win aground today
No,
in the Baja or whatever it is. So
it's like snow in Texas.
Yeah.
You get 2 inches and oh my God, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna happen to them, but they're all panicking because they never get anything but sunshine.
Yeah, you can see live music again, but just like the show that Joe went to, they were wearing masks still.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
I don't.
That's
I
why
saw
I. But that's why I focused on those two. Come on, I'm sorry. Come on,
I don't understand people.
you're gonna
Yeah.
die from breathing your own oxygen. Bad oxygen.
You okay, Steve?
But there's another thing that like when I went and reviewed my own Fab Four footage, that like Paul goes, everybody up. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
the average age of the audience is like 85.
Yeah, I thought of that. I
Yeah.
stayed right in my damn seat. I mean, I could have got up, but I'm not going to get up. And not only that, everybody's. Yeah, I don't. You're encouraging people to get up and dance in front of you. I want to be able to see it. Sit
But,
down.
the average age is like 80 or something. Like people are coming in with their walkers, their wheelchairs,
Yeah.
whatever. Everybody get up! Everybody.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's like
no, come on.
I thought of that as well, and I did like look around. I mean, look, most of them were older people, obviously when I went, but there's always younger people too. And I just there was a couple of guys and they were getting this. Yes, excuse me, I just happened to say, are you guys like into the Beatles, or are you just coming here just for the hell of it? Oh no, we're big fans. We know all their music. I'm like, oh great.
Okay. Let's go.
You should have given them the trivia test like you gave Anthony.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
what,
lame.
What song number 4 on the A side on Rabbit Road?
Yeah.
Even Anthony got the questions. Like, ooh, Anthony.
Well, because always this joke. I always ask him who's, what's the name of Brian Epstein's mother and
Right,
brother,
right.
and he never,
Oh,
nobody
yeah.
knows that really. And so I said, and then finally he knows. I always ask him. He goes, Queenie and Clive.
Mhm.
He always knows it now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to fill out time. I don't know. And then I had a routine with the soup that you don't. You sometimes you think you're recording it, and the counter's not moving. You're not really recording.
Oh yeah, you're stuck with the pause on or something.
Yeah, I did a soup routine. I thought where I was tasting the soup or something, and it was like I was doing all in the family routine. Vichy Schwaz, it's supposed to be cold. Archie's blowing out, and he eats, and then it's like cold, and he's like, "Geez, man, I blew all the heat right off out of it."
Yeah.
Speaking of concerts when organs can't sit down, I was many years ago on a jazz festival here as well, and I was watching a hard bop band playing, and there were 2 younger guys in kind of jazzy 50s clothes, and they were dancing like hippies all around, and they finally people got up and said, "Sit down."
Yeah, really. I mean, I'm so again that drives me nuts. Just sit the hell down. I don't even want to have fun. Don't dance at concerts. I know everybody can't help themselves, but how does anybody do that? It has no regard for the person sitting behind them.
And
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
when Paul did it at our show, and I'm going like this, everybody stand up. The next thing you do is you see, like a wall of people in front of you, like,
Yeah. And for us guys that are like 5'6", I can't see. I can't see.
And when you're under
I went
5'7",
to see Tom Petty once. I went to see Tom Petty once in Syracuse at the State Fair, and I was only like 20 rows back. I wasn't like back a long way, and I saw him for like the first 5 minutes, and then I just heard him the rest of the time. Eventually, everybody stood up, and then I stood up. But again, like Joe, I'm shorter than most people, and then everybody stood on their chairs. People in the front row were standing on their chairs. They're in the freaking front row. So now everybody's standing, and they're standing on my chair. I still couldn't see anything. So I just sat back down and went like this. And I'm like, I'm not going to see any of this.
I'm really getting to like jazz music lately. I've really been getting into it a lot.
Steely Dan is fine, but past that. I just wanted to ask DC Toontime if that was One Dog Night.
I was going to say,
I was thinking the same thing. Isn't it One Dog Night these days?
What a coincidence. There's the question. Yes, I do. I agree. I think jazz is probably the greatest music form. Nice try. Try again. You'll never succeed.
Joe was mentioning about having his camera on pause. When one of those Beatles shows concert that I went to, I'm sitting there like this, but I had it on pause and didn't know it. And we were in the front row. So like we were basically front row center where the George character was. And the George character sees me recording, so he's really playing up to me. Like coming up and going to the edge of the stage.
Oh man!
And you didn't record it.
We're really getting into it, and then I looked like, oh, I've had it on pause the whole time.
Yeah, that sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
And not only that, because there was the one time story where. Oh, sorry, you have something? What?
So say you were looking.
For us not know it, what is the George character?
Oh, George Harrison.
George Harrison.
Right?
Okay.
The Beatles. This big group called the Beatles. That was that. They're
mean-
old. They're old. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I never heard of them.
Yeah. But there was one time I went to a Paul concert. I've told the story. I don't know if here, but it was in 2017, and I'm looking over and I see somebody waiting around with his friends, and it's the guitar player for Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, who was on I Love Rock and Roll, Ricky Byrd, and he was with for a while. I mean, he's not a big name or anything, but. So I said, "Oh man!" I went over and I asked him. I said, "Are you Ricky Byrd?" He said, "Yeah, yeah." I said, "Could you mind if I have a channel, music channel? Can I just talk to you for a couple of minutes?" He said, "Sure." So I went over and we had a really good conversation. And my girlfriend was recording us, and then she says at the end, "I don't think I got any of it, or maybe the last half, 30 seconds." And I'm looking; she got 45 seconds of it. It was about 3 minutes. And I'm like, because she didn't know it was off, or I think I gave it to her when it was on. It was running camera when I gave it to her. But if you touch something, or if it flips or something, it's like, man, what are you gonna do? I said, you're lucky. You are lucky that's not Paul McCartney. That's all I said.
How about talkers over the music?
Yeah, that too. That's unbelievable. Are you here to freaking talk?
Yeah.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Or a movie. Loud talkers for a movie.
Yeah, that too.
Just when the killer comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
And that's gotten worse, which I find is interesting because I've been going to movies my whole life, obviously, like a lot of people. You're right, and I really didn't. Now and then you'd have an issue where something we all experienced it, but lately, the last 5 years, 3, 4, 5 years, COVID time, it's worse than ever.
Yeah.
And must have something to do with that. I don't know. People are getting
children who don't know any better.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's got to do with streaming and all of that kind of stuff because nothing has value anymore. They're going to a movie is just like streaming to them. It's no different. So okay, I'm gonna sit and stream and talk about it. It's no different to them. They don't. It's not different. It's the same
when
thing.
it comes to concerts and people not sitting down and some people dancing, I think that is depending on what reason you go to the concert for. Some goes for the music and some goes just to have a good time, and those who have a good time will dance, no doubt about it. Especially
I get it.
Thinking. So it depends on why you're going to the concert.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get the urge and desire to get up and dance and move around, but they just don't give it. They don't give a crap about anybody else.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do even if I wanted to. I wouldn't do it because I'm like there could be somebody behind me. Now, where we were sitting in this place, it just happened to be the back row. It was the last row, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Let it out. Let it out. Chelsea.
That's interesting, Christopher, because you're the one who has the longest beard of us all.
Yeah, and don't ever hold it in. It's bad for you. Never hold it in. Let it out.
Yeah. But I did notice at the Fab Four show when you kind of pan across the audience, sort of, just to see, most of them were sitting.
Yeah.
Well, other shows, as soon as the show starts,
oh yeah, some of them Some of them they can't get right up as soon as the show starts, right?
Yeah.
First track. But of course, the Paul guy had to keep on telling them, get up. He kept, like you said, he kept telling them to get up. I'm like, these people are like 78 and 79, 80, and some of them,
Yeah, I saw old ladies, come down with their cane, like. And Paul, get up and dance, I'm like, no. Don't you know what kind of an audience you have here? You know, like, well, what show was I at? Oh, I can't remember now, but there were people leaving 3/4 of the way through, and of course they're in their walkers.
Yeah.
To get out of it. You know, okay.
I wish I'd get more guts. I'm trying to get better at having people on camera. Like people say, well, who are you to record people? I think you're. I don't know. I think you're allowed to do that if you're out in the public. But anyway, if somebody says I don't want to be on, I won't. Will not record them. But like an example is in my new video with the Fab Four, with the woman behind the counter selling the merch. I go up there and I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm afraid to put a camera near anybody in your face. I try to do it nonchalant. I kind of hold it like I'm holding it like kind of like this.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like going like this. I'm kind of like holding it
Yeah.
like that. Anyway, and she was into it. That's why I left some
Mhm.
parts I would have cut out ordinarily where I'm not on. You just see the ceiling, and she's saying, "Oh,
You
cool, you
wanna-
have a YouTube channel."
You want to? I can tell you the law for the U.S. law for filming.
Oh, I'm afraid to
You
hear
wanna
that.
know.
I'm afraid
No,
to hear
it's
that.
it's you outside you can film anything.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
People can say, "I don't want to be filmed." Too bad, but
Putting it up.
recording voices and things, you have to ask permission. So
Oh,
you can film anybody, but if you talk to them, you need to ask the permission. And
Mhm.
inside, you need to inside you can film anybody too, but you have to let them know somehow. Like
Mhm.
I thought you meant that if people
I
were talking in the
I made a
background.
movie once. That's how I know all of this. So like we made a movie inside a bar. So on every entrance to the bar, we had a sheet
Oh,
posted that
Dave.
we were filming inside and blah 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 blah. And then if we wanted to interview somebody, we actually had to have them sign a
Yeah.
consent form. And
Yeah.
then
No, it's,
talk.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
most
You
people
meant
don't
that
know.
you have permission for everybody around that walks around you and talk
Yeah,
in the
Yeah, but
mouth.
for YouTube, they're more against like
Well,
you have
that's a different
your
thing.
video.
You can catch casual conversation and stuff, but
Mhm.
it's for legal reasons. It's
Oh,
like
one thing.
so if you go into court with somebody that doesn't have permission to be recorded, you can't use that against them
Right.
because they don't have
So
permission.
Joe walking around the flea market with all these people around.
Oh, you can't help that. If you're public, you're out in the public. I think
Yeah,
editors,
yeah,
you're
but
out in the
he
public.
can do that. He can film them. He can film them. They're
Yeah,
outside,
listen.
and that's legal. Again, the conversation is a different thing. But
Doc, when I was at the show, Ed Sullivan guy at the beginning, he said, because I was thinking this is going to be great, because I'm like sitting, I was the last seat in the back row, and the guard, or whatever you want to call him, the usher.
Usher.
So I figured he was going to say, "Oh, take your camera down." But Ed Sullivan character, he said, "Everybody, I just want you to hover." I'm not going to do Ed Sullivan, but he says, he wants you, if you feel like dancing, go right ahead." I'm like, "Oh no," and he goes, "If you feel like recording anybody or taking pictures, go right ahead."
Mhm.
He actually I guess they want you to do that.
And you could see people holding their cameras.
Yeah, so they wanted you
well,
to do
yeah,
it.
because they're not hugely famous. I mean, they're famous
Right.
enough, but
Right.
the more people post videos of them on the internet, the better it is for them.
Free
Right,
advertising.
they'll
They
probably
don't
see
do
this
that
one.
to
They'll
do
probably
that.
see this one that I did.
Yeah.
But as far as actually putting the stuff up, I don't put music up, a lot. I don't take
Mhm.
that chance. But this one, I got the thing that just said basically, in my case, it's being shared.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
whatever. It wasn't saying copyright or anything. It wasn't like that. It
It
just was
did.
like,
I was thinking there'd be a whole bunch of those copyright
yeah,
things.
yeah, because I really hate that. And it's like, but still, the monetization's there, but it's shared with
Mhm.
whoever owns it.
Oh. Oh, so you did get a
But I
copyright.
No,
thing.
I didn't get. No, not really. Well, there's it's like there's the difference between a copyright notice, which I'm sure you've gotten your share,
Oh,
and a
sure.
copyright strike. There's
Well,
a
yeah, but a copyright claim means your
yeah, but nothing happens.
video is not going to be taken down or anything.
Right, right.
Unless the people complain about it, then there's a copyright strike. But I mean, there was enough Beatles music playing that I'm going like,
Oh, I
You
was
guys
thinking. Well,
a whole lot of these things.
so was I. I was thinking, how am I going to edit this thing? If I knew, I don't know. How am I going to edit this? Like, cause I'll put like 5 seconds
Go to
in
the
here, 5 seconds.
go to the Country Hall of Fame. Go downtown. That's the big stuff.
Look for the mechanical bill.
Oh,
Look for the
come on.
mechanical.
Yeah. Too.
Yeah, it was riding the bull, Doc. Come on.
Yeah.
Girls did.
Yeah. Oh, they were. Yeah.
One thing I would have liked to gone down is Music Row. That's where all the recording studios are.
Hmm.
I would have liked to have done that, but didn't. And we didn't go to Dollywood either. And to go to a show of the Grand Ole Opry was like a lot of money. So
I bet it does.
we didn't
Yeah.
do that either.
Dollywood. I suspect that there's a big, I can't think of scandal going on with the Dolly Parton album. That was really not what it seems to be. We talk about Matthew Street's new video. It's like,
Yeah.
this was actually. I just wrote, in all honesty, I don't care as long as I enjoy it.
Well, I said this before. I heard about that Dolly was doing a rock album before she was even nominated. I mean, this has been in the works for a long time. Whether there's a conspiracy going on to get her, I have no idea. But she was going to do a rock album before she got nominated.
Yeah, it's no big deal either way to me personally, but
It was, it was in the works.
I think I
So, yeah,
read it.
that's really cool.
It's out sometime in October or November. It's out.
November 17th, I think. I think that was the day Double Fantasy was released,
That's a video.
but I could be wrong.
That could be a video. Sure. Uh-oh, we got quiet. I think that must mean it's time to look at it's time to look at the album of the week.
Oh, it is. Okay.
What is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Swedish.
Just for Jorgen. He knows this guy personally.
No, I've seen it. It is among the considered among the worst covers in Sweden.
I know. What is he? A giant standing in an ocean or something? What's up with him? What's up with that guy? Yeah.
I think Kjell Krage is a guy playing Swedish folk music or something like that.
Oh.
Okay.
That's our album of the week. So run off and buy it, kids.
Get it now.
Look for it in your local record store.
Yeah.
No, in your local flea market.
Or Goodwill, maybe.
For your garbage
It
can.
does look like David Soul.
David Soul, yeah, it does kind of look like him, doesn't it?
All the records in my Goodwill are about 40 years old.
I don't know. He looks like
somebody's
disco.
garage. Yeah.
What is that? Kajel Kadraji? What is that?
Kjell Krage.
Oh.
Okay.
And the album's title is Wind in the Sails.
Oh, that's what all the verse is about. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'd be fun to have a dorsal fin behind him, or sharks going after him or something. I wonder if he knows Heinge.
Oh, he might.
Yeah, that would be an interesting duet.
Remember, it's Psychedelic Sunday, number 6.
Yes.
6. Whatever. Okay.
Whatever, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. How? Yeah. So, how many people have heard that new Dolly song with the Paul and Ringo on there? Oh,
Yeah. One.
I love it, and I'll stand by it.
Is it online?
You got people that say I'm only. I mean, I love this. There's a guy that's really. He's really. He's asking for it, because the guy insists. He's watched me for years, and he says, I'm a big fan of yours. And he says, you're only really saying these things because to be on their good side, saying good things about the Beatles stuff because you don't want to offend like anybody. Me? The guy that tore up the Press to Play album? The guy that said Paul was completely wrong for, not putting bonus features on Flowers in the Dirt, making them download only? Yeah. Me? You sure you're watching me? I don't know if you're watching my channel.
That sounds like more like one of your co-hosts.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's all
I'm
I'll
not
say
like
to
that.
you.
But yeah, I know what you mean. But I'm certainly not like that's what I kind of my bread and butter, so to speak. I kind of
Yeah.
stake my reputation on that. I don't do that, and then
Well,
but that's
speaking of bread and butter, that's to me, that version of Let It Be is like a nice slice of white bread.
mm, I
Not
don't know what
nothing
I would
special.
call it.
You
Nothing
know,
special.
it's okay. It's okay. It's a slice of white bread. You know, but
No, I
it's
really
Basically,
love it. My girlfriend and I
nothing
both get
better than
teary
that.
with it. It's
Nothing worse
beautiful.
I'll
than that.
have to hear it. I heard her version of "We Are the Champions," and I wasn't crazy about it.
Oh,
what?
So,
I'm
We
not
are
crazy about
yeah,
the regular one.
yeah, yeah.
I can't
Um,
imagine her singing that, but that doesn't fit
You know
her
what
at
I heard
all.
um,
last night though? It probably came up in my YouTube thing because I watched Let It Be. I don't know, but
mm.
did you know
probably.
that she recorded Help in like 1979? So
Well,
I
No.
listened to her
no,
version of Help.
Okay,
yeah.
probably with the steel and everything, the
I'll say
country
that it's
version.
different.
Yeah.
Doesn't
The
sound like
little
the
I've
Beatles
heard,
version at all.
the little I've heard from Dolly Parton and her new rock album is that it's fun as an experiment, but I'm not sure that it's more fun experiment than it is good.
Yeah.
But I will say Dolly sounded less like a Tweety bird.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, her voice is aging.
Like she is.
She's
Older
80.
people get McCartney's got it, Ringo's even got it a little bit. They get that little bit of slur in their voice, and it just
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ringo's
it's
getting it.
age.
Ringos
There's
getting
nothing
it.
you can do about it.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah,
course,
Yeah,
nothing wrong
Ringo's
with that
getting it.
either.
Paul's got it.
Getting old.
Dolly Parton is 80 years old. Of course, she's supposed to sound age in some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So what was that comment I saw? The Beatles used auto tune. What?
Oh, I don't.
There was no auto
auto
tune.
tune.
That was so
The
ordinary.
transistor was barely invented when the
Auto tuned
Beatles
in the
started. How
60s.
the hell did they use
Yeah.
auto tune?
But that person needs a good.
That's pretty
I,
interesting.
I tell you, I got that feeling again. The Beatles, back to them. When I was watching the Fab Four, the loudness, the early songs now,
Mm.
and some of it comes across maybe when they do "She Loves You" and stuff. I'm like, what would that have sounded like? Could they, if you could hear them and the girls weren't screaming, would they have sounded as amazing as that? I don't know. Though obviously the amps are not weren't as good back then, but there was the energy and the excitement. It was just like, wow. I wonder if it was like really sounded loud like that and everything.
It's hard to say. Like even the Shay
Yeah,
stuff was
it
pre-recorded.
wouldn't have been very loud. But other than that, they would have had tube amps, so they probably would have sounded better. But it would have been
Mm.
it used like 30-watt amps for the most part until Shay. I mean, a 30-watt amp is almost a practice amp. It's not small.
I have to actually say something when it comes to Dolly Parton and new music. She did a new version of her Jolene with Olivia Newton-John recently that I think actually was among the. I'm no Dolly Parton fan, which may be seen, but I think that was among the best thing that Dolly Parton ever has done. Actually, it was a really good version.
Well, I heard that. I prefer the original by far over that version.
And anybody
But it was
know
okay.
or care? They probably don't care. But there was a Joan Jett album out in June. Well, not an album, an EP. It's like I made a video on that. It's crazy. I mean, how did I not know about this?
And she didn't even let you know.
Nobody
Oh.
let me. Well,
Well, she
I
did
actually
really
looked at.
put it out. I mean, when there's no physical release, I
Right,
don't
it's
think
not a
they really
physical
put it
release,
out.
right?
They just go to
Mhm.
leak it. It's
And
like,
guess
what's the
what,
point?
Tim? I don't. As much as I'm interested, I'm not getting it. I'm not going to listen. I might listen by playing on YouTube, but I'm going to wait. If there's no physical, I'll be without it. That's all.
Well, I mean, you can make a
She ain't
CD.
gonna
It's
buy
easy
it.
enough to do, but
Yeah, I could burn you somebody, or have somebody burn it. But,
I mean, I burn
and
stuff all the time off of YouTube and whatever. It's not
I
hard.
wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a record store day release of the album eventually, EP of it.
Martin, the day I listened to White Stripes, that day is two Christmas Eve in after each other.
The 12th of never.
Exactly.
That's the
love the
guy,
white
by the way.
stripe.
That's the guy that
Sorry.
thinks that I'm sucking up to everybody, all the Beatle people. Can you believe that?
Mark.
I love the white stripe.
I respect that you like it, but I have hard time listening to White Stripes myself. I never liked
I
it.
don't like Jack White's solo career all that much, but I thought the White Stripes were really good.
It's a little bare bones for me, thanks.
Well, I that's what I like about it. I like that it's just
Oh,
two people,
the first
and,
of nothing.
I really like them.
What was their big hit again? No, just can't remember. But he got played a lot around here because of the Detroit connection. But I mean, there really wasn't much to the dang
But you
song.
don't remember it.
Seven Nation Army might have been that was really a big hit,
Yeah. So,
but
I liked it a little bit, but not that much.
but the last couple albums weren't as good as the earlier ones. But I like everything way better than Jack solo.
I actually think that Black Keys is way better than White Stripes. Actually, I'm not saying that like everything about it, but some songs I've heard is way better than the White Stripes.
I like again. I like the first four albums are probably the ones I like the best, and then
Hello. I'm pushing the button. Hello.
Lenovo.
I know.
I still got the box. I was looking at the box the other day. I'm going to keep it until if you ever need it, whatever it says on it. I'm really happy with it. Now something's going to go wrong. Again,
well,
every time I say that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I even seen some of your new transitions in the video, the ones with the circles and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you think?
ooh, that's
Yeah.
fancy. Ooh.
It's much faster doing it on the, well, it's the computer and also the program. It's just faster all around.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to make those videos a lot faster.
Which is cool. Does it get uploaded faster, or is that the thing?
Yeah, see, I think faster. You know what the part I hate the most about it is like I had 20. I counted them 20. I don't know what you call them, segments for that.
Mm-hmm.
And the part I hate is I take my phone, I put it in through the laptop, and then I got to bring it up onto the desktop. All 20, segments, pieces. That's a pain in the ass. Each one's got to upload. Okay, one, put it up. Sometimes some take longer than others. After I get the 20 up there, then I like it. Then I'm like, now I have all the 20 segments up there. Now I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna put them together and put the transitions in and stuff. And the transitions, I figure, like anything else, I'm learning new things all the time. Like you said, with this, I'm learning how to do things I didn't notice before, things I could do and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to say, well, when I get something like 20 segments or something like that, and I go to put them together, my editors, for some reason, goes out of sync. So it looks like a Godzilla movie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Who's ever talking, it comes out later. It's about a second off. Like, oh, stupid editor. Jeez.
The only thing I don't know how to do, and I don't know if you know what I mean, if you ever have a long video and you're editing it, and every time you put, like, you have like what do you call it, a timeline or something? I call it a timeline down there. And you put the first segment. It goes too long. Like, it takes almost a lot of the screen up. I wanted to just take a little bit of space. And then you put the next segment, 3 and 4 minutes, it takes up a little bit of the line. And next one takes another little bit. This takes up like almost the whole line. And I got to keep hitting left and right. Like arrow, I got to like keep to go to the beginning or go to the end to where I was.
Segment number 1 is like to the left, and then you add one.
There's no way to shrink it down.
Right. Yeah, it must be a way. I just don't know how to shrink it down. That's a real pain.
The music editing program I use for my podcast does the same thing, but I figured out eventually that I could expand it or contract it, and I'm like, oh, this is much better.
Top row, that little magnifying glass, but that's Audacity though. That's not a video editing.
Well, no, I'm not using Audacity, but it's the same sort of thing. It was set, and I'm like, well, this is a pain in the butt. And I realized, especially, I couldn't expand it. That was my problem. So cutting two songs together when they're like this big each, and getting it just right is really difficult. But then one day I figured out, hey, I can make this bigger. And once you do that, okay, now I get it perfect.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
My editor has a little slide bar at the bottom that you can make that timeline go this way and that.
Yeah, it's a pain. That's a little bit of a pain, and sometimes it'll go all the way to the beginning. You're already like 10 minutes into the thing, and you put a new segment, you play it, so it goes all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah.
10 minutes ago, and I got to hit advance to get it up to where we're at.
or you can just use your cursor and just go to a point where
that too. There's a anyway, but I really recommend this Clip Champ. Is what it is. It's free.
Hey, whatever works. And it's free
Clip
too.
Champ,
Right?
I'm gonna write that down because I've never had an editing program ever.
Yeah, I like Clip Champ.
It seems to be, but does it say afterwards that for more features you can buy the Clip Champ for
they have a little crown, the symbol of paying or whatever. Some of the transitions you got to pay for so far. If you want certain transition, but there's enough of them that you don't need to get them. There must be other stuff also that I'm not aware of that you have to pay, because there is a version for $12 a month, but I haven't noticed anything I need yet.
Hello, Wisconsin.
Ooh.
Land of cheese.
Hello.
That is. Oh yeah.
Oh, Wisconsin, maybe have your vote, please.
Wisconsin. Yeah, exactly. Huh. So now we're talking about editing programs.
Editing stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. I've been using the one that I've got for 3 or 4 years now. And I spent $60 on it. Then I'm still using it now.
And the best thing is, if you get Clip Champ and you can figure out how to do things that I'm looking to do, you can tell me, hey, this is how you do do that.
Well, actually, when you mentioned Clip Champ probably 2 weeks ago, maybe, I says, I want to see that. So I put it in. And it, of course, with Windows, it goes, oh, you want to check out Clip Champ, do you? So I'm getting all this stuff like, do it. Click on this and you'll have Clip Champ. I'm going like, no, I just want to research the thing. And it's going like, no. Here's where you download it. Hey, if you're going to be that, pushy about it, I don't want it. So I didn't get it. But it tried to push itself on me.
Well, I know you saw on the one I did with somebody where I put photos in a flea market video once. I can do that. I can put photos. What I want to see is I found out how I can talk on there and put a picture up, and it'll be in the center right over my face. But I don't know if you got to get a special pay for it to get it on the side, when you want to have that image on your side, or if you can take that picture.
To pretend you're like on a news channel and you say, there's a hurricane coming, you get a little picture of a hurricane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, like that.
Hurricane.
But you might be able to, I think you might be able to find a way for free to take that and move it, like you said, over in the corner rather than over right in the center.
I use a green screen effect to do that.
Yeah. That's not involved though?
Well, it's a little tricky, but it's not hard. But I mean, like, say you find a picture of an album, and you go into, say, Microsoft Paint or something like that. Make yourself a green square. Stick your album cover in one corner of it, and then on your timeline, stick that in there, and then find a app that's green screen on your effects. Do you have effects? Like you can do.
I haven't perused to a lot of that.
Okay, but I've got a green screen thing. I put on green screen and then I hit the green part of that square I just made, and it turns, what do they call it, invisible or something? Tim probably knows. There's a word that they call it.
Probably transparent, but I don't know.
Transparent, yeah.
Transparent.
Transparency. So that
he made that word up.
Yeah. So then when you've got your picture, you've got your picture here, and then to the side you've got the album cover. And now the album cover or the record I've been listening to.
Yeah, I can make like the best McCartney albums or rank the McCartney albums without having to hold them up anymore.
Yeah,
Although
yeah.
it's fun to hold them up too to show the albums, you know.
Well, he's making soup in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Okay.
for dinner tonight.
Having chili.
I like chili on cold weather myself.
But
That's
he
really
doesn't
good.
stop because summer comes.
I'm a
It's all
chili
year
fan.
round.
Yeah,
I'd probably make chili from a can like Hormel or something.
yeah. With a nice hot dog, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly, DC. Thursday night is soup time here.
It
Yeah, I'm
is.
trying to figure what night to do my Mayo Lounge as a regular thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Mhm.
Pretty soon
Wednesday,
I'm gonna be.
Friday, Monday.
Yeah,
Wednesday?
let's see. Sunday, not Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Rob S. just had bratwursts.
Yeah,
Well,
on the
Yeah.
barbecue. My brother-in-law
Yeah.
used to make them on the barbecue, and
yeah.
we used to put
Nonsense.
horseradish.
Mhm.
I'll
Man,
Right
believe
on.
those were the days.
I don't think Penny Lane is here anymore.
Well, maybe she's watching.
I don't know.
Who's
She's
watching?
left me alone. What did you?
I got to get my Lost in Space footage. I'm not doing anything to really think about what to use, you know, for 4K video downloader.
Yeah.
Barbecue is right.
I don't know. I thought of that one. I was like, I know what I could use for Penny.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Penny.
Oh, she's still out there. Thanks. Oh,
Oh, okay.
James wants a
James is
link.
coming and join us.
Oh, come on. I'm pressing copy. Come on.
Copy. Get up there.
Oh, I love Future Islands.
Hopefully he
Future
hasn't
Islands is
eaten
great.
yet.
Future Islands is great, man.
I don't think so. Not me.
You saw Uncle Joe in the background. No,
Uncle
that's the
Joe.
wrong Joe.
Is that Dr. Smith running in the back? Or was that? You got two people running in the back, and it's always like right on stage because it's a set. So it's like
I think the one is supposed to be Don West because it's got the dark
Yeah.
shirt on.
Don West is
So
good.
you check this out. Everybody watch.
Well, no, wait a minute. You got me wondering who's who now. Wait a
There's
second.
two people.
You
There's
see Don West in the rocks right at the beginning, in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah,
But then
yeah.
who got to freeze? Or you can't freeze it.
I think that's
Hello.
Don and John.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hi,
sir.
James.
Hey,
Long
James.
time no see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just saw each other a while back.
Years
there.
ago.
Oh, that was classic
What?
between you and Christopher.
Oh no, personal question time.
I'm not telling you when I was born. You got to figure it out.
What?
You have to think about it.
I'm very proud to have been born in '62. The only thing I don't like about being born in 1962 is I wasn't born in 1952.
Mhm.
74.
Ah.
Oh, that's my favorite Future Islands album.
1960 for me.
Oh, I've already.
He's like
eaten
tested me. I was
that,
being
Rob.
sarcastic.
Yeah.
Of course, I have no interest in it. I don't know if it's good or not. I know you like Future Islands. It could be very good. I may be missing out. Oh well, poor me.
Okay, who's next?
I don't know. DC is just the only color episode of
That
Is
is
it the
great.
episode?
Oh wait a minute, I'm going to put that on mine too. You're going to steal that. Wait, sometimes we may repeat each other.
Yeah.
Groovy Man, really groovy. Whatever.
Like my shirt, Joe?
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
well,
With
yeah. Who's
Elvis,
that? The
yeah.
king? Well,
Yeah.
should I
Yeah.
call Elvis
And
the
on the
king? Some
back,
people don't think
It's
he's the
got
king.
Love Me Tender. I wish this thing would light up. That would be
Yeah, that's
cool.
a nice shirt.
That'd be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Died just a few years ago.
I did my Elvis
Yeah.
tribute today.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe it was 46 years ago on Wednesday that he passed.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I'm going to Matt. Come on, Martin. I'm going to Future Island Fest next year.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Why don't other bands have like? Is there an Elvis Fest even?
I think they have
Wouldn't
Elvis
be
stuff.
surprised.
Well, Graceland.
I think they just have a Monkeys film.
Graceland.
Is
Band
it?
Yeah,
fest?
they had the Candlelight Vigil last
Yeah.
Tuesday, which I
Mhm.
watched on YouTube. It was
Well,
really good.
well,
And one
no,
woman
Celebration's a
broke
great
down
thing to see.
sobbing at Elvis's grave. Hey,
Yeah.
zombie.
Well, yeah, I can see something going on at Graceland, but there's no.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll call Elvis the King out of respect, but I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some debate about that.
I'm
It's not
waiting
Little
for
Britain.
when I'm waiting for when it comes to a Henjay Fest.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Henge.
Henge
That's
Festival.
never going to happen. You could bet your life for me.
No,
Sir
I don't
James,
have
where's
any
your Henge record?
Henge, no Henge?
No,
Henge.
no Henge.
No Henge. Whoa.
Now, you know who also died? Yesterday was the anniversary of Groucho's death. He died just a couple of days after Elvis.
Oh,
Huh.
Groucho Marx.
Groucho.
Him, yes.
Yeah, that
Even
guy.
him,
Couple of days.
Groucho.
God
Oh,
bless his
listen, I'm
soul.
sorry. I know. Look, again, this is all a matter of opinion. You know, as Martin knows, we all have different opinions, and that's what makes the world go round. But I caught on the channel just called. I don't know if everybody has it. The channel just called Movies. Not to be confused with Turner Classic Movies. And every Saturday in the morning they show Laurel and Hardy. I was like, come on, those guys are funny, man.
Yeah.
But
Well, you don't
comedy
think-
is subjective.
Oh, my
You-
dad
you
loved
don't-
Laurel and Hardy.
You don't
Yeah.
stay tuned for Blondie?
Yeah, they have Blondie on. I saw a Blondie movie. No, are those on DVD? I don't know about that.
No, on movies after Laurel and Hardy. they have-
Yeah, I know. I saw there was going to be a Blondie movie on after that, but no, I didn't. I mean, I got to get up and about, you know.
I think I watched 2 minutes of it. You know, like they're talking to the baby dumpling or whatever, and he got into a fight. That was enough for me. Okay.
Did you see any of Laurel and Hardy?
No.
Oh, didn't
No.
that's good.
No, because on MeTV it's all cartoons.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the morning.
Me TV, but
MeTV, yes.
but you said Blondie. You knew about that for the movies, right?
Well. After the Bugs Bunny show is done, well, then I switched over to movies and
Oh, you're
oh
right.
yeah,
Bugs Bunny.
here's some Blondie. Okay,
Yeah.
it's either that or Wild Wild West.
Mm.
No, that was a good show.
Well,
You don't
I'm
like
not
that
into
show?
westerns really.
Okay.
Martin loves Laurel and Hardy. Say, isn't that the same picture that Woods and Goblin?
Hey,
uses?
Penny Lane.
Penny Lane and me have a lot in common. I noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, no, oh, Penny Lane is
Yeah.
still here.
Me too.
Nice. Good to see you, Penny Lane.
Just don't make that one where you hear the guy from my friend Mr. Nobody. Penny.
Oh. When someone can't move anymore.
Or, I mean, that might be the only one in that book that you showed us that I can't stand that the guy liked. I think that's like one of the few episodes he likes in that book, Lost in Space Review.
Well, the guy who wrote the book agrees with me. Anything written by Peter Packer.
Oh, come on. There's a lot of good Peter Packer stuff.
No, there's no good Peter Packer.
Sure there is. The Dream Monster is good with the thank you. Thank everybody. Thank you.
I watched a good documentary last night on Paramount Plus. It's called Reinventing Elvis, and it was about the 68 comeback special, and you learn how much of an asshole Colonel Tom Parker is.
Now that's a good one. Come on, get up here.
Mm-hmm.
Penny.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is. You can do that, too. Keep knocking on the door.
Penny.
Come in.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I guess, am I ashamed to say that I know that, or am I proud to say at least I know something, a newer show?
Yeah.
Oh,
21st
no.
century.
I think you're wrong there, DC. Peter Packer.
Well, I mean, look, Peter Packer, all I know is the guy didn't know science very well, but he did great.
Never heard of him.
Well, how many
when I was watching Lost in Space, and the first credits would come on with the title, and directed by, and then written by him. Oh, not Peter.
Wait a minute. I'm a little confused still. Are you a fan of the show or not?
Oh, yes. I watched. I don't like every episode.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Neither do I.
Like, oh, stinkeroo.
No, I'll bet you there's some Peter Packer episodes you do like.
Oh, cool, Penny.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up being a Three Stooges guy. I'm just like,
Yeah, me too.
I mean, but I'm so like they're like the Beatles. They're played out.
Yeah.
Go get my book.
Oh, a wise
Get your
guy.
book
Oh, not
back.
that book. Oh, I have
Yeah,
that
it's
book
the
back
book I
there.
got.
I
Yeah.
have that on those shelves, folks, and
Get
that
your
guy's a SOB. That guy hates everything.
Well, you just know Peter Packer did not write much in the first season.
Oh, okay.
That first season is not as flawless as everybody thinks it is, and I still think the third is the best. I don't care what anybody says.
Okay, so let's
That's just
say,
my opinion, Martin. It's just my opinion.
okay,
You're
let's
free
say
to disagree.
one of the big third season episodes is the Antimatter Man.
Oh, that's great. That's
Mhm.
Okay. Let's see who wrote that sucker.
Peter
Now,
Packer.
is that the one where he comes out of the machine and
Oh, wait a minute, I gotta put my thumb
It's
in there.
two John Robinsons.
okay, yeah, and they're swashbuckling.
That's considered like
that
the
one.
best
Oh,
episode
that's
of
a good
Lost in
one, yeah,
Space.
because he was doing other things. I read he's
Okay.
finally able to do another character. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that was one.
Antimatter Man, written by Barney Slater and
Oh.
Robert Hamner.
All right, I'll
What?
give you some
Okay.
other ones I like. Which you
Okay.
don't like. Space Destructors with the Dr. Smith machine. That
Oh, I
makes
love that one. I love that one.
Yeah,
Space Destructors.
That's fantastic. And you got Zorro. He's got the sword, and he's
Yeah.
got to fight like 100 Dr. Smiths.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
out of the machine.
oh yeah, and Will goes in the machine and he's a miniature
Okay.
Dr. Smith.
Yep.
And that,
Written
Yeah.
by Robert Hamner.
oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
How about I got a couple more. I'll tell you one of my favorite ones. I really don't know. Hunter's Moon,
Okay.
season 3.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Now that one nobody can have a problem with.
That's
Okay.
the guy who sees hunted.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Written by Jack Turley.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
All right,
I
wait a
heard of
minute,
him.
wait a minute. I got to get a Peter Packer. Another one's my favorite. A visit. No. Visit to a hostile planet in the first season. Third season.
I like that one too.
Wow.
Oh no, Peter Packer! Oh,
There you go.
yeah, but that one is a cool one when they're coming back to Earth and they land.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
that
a
one
40.
is cool. Okay,
Mhm.
give Peter Packer one.
How about the first episode, Condemned of Space, in season 3?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the
The frozen ship.
the frozen prison ship. Yeah.
Peter Packer.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
How about Target Earth in season 3 with the duplicate family? They got the duplicates with the webbed
one-
fingers.
That one sounds like a sucky one.
I remember that guy writes in the book. They never tired of duplicates on this show.
Mm.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Peter Packer.
Let's go to season 2. Trip
Okay.
through the robot.
What? That's a favorite one. Yeah.
Trip to the
One of my
robot.
after you tell me who it is, that's one of my favorite scenes in there. But you got to be into the show to appreciate it.
Mm. I just passed the toy maker. Are you a what? Are you
Yeah, see,
really?
I have a lot of problems with season 2. There's a lot of them I don't like in season 2.
Mhm.
Oh, did I miss it? Yeah.
Joe, what is your favorite season of Lost in Space?
3. Tim's like, what? 3. Although there's some,
I just
you know.
think of the giant, the guy in the carrot
Oh,
suit, and I
that's
just
only
go,
one
"Oh."
though. That's one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or 2.
Peter Packer probably wrote the guy in the carrot suit.
Yeah.
How about
He
the
did.
space primevals when the robot's going boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah,
boom,
that
boom,
one.
Boom, 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 boom,
Oh,
No,
boom.
that was really good. Smith,
What?
a really good
What?
scream from Dr. Smith in that one too.
Ah, Trip through
Yeah.
the robot.
To the
Yeah.
guy.
That was on What Was the Robot? Oh, here we go. It's a Barney Slater
Oh,
one.
okay.
Oh.
Now there's a scene I like in there near the end of the climax of it where, the story is that it's like supposed to be like, what is it, Fantastic Voyage? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Like the robot grows into a giant, or something goes wrong with his
Yeah,
ionic
and then he's-
something. Yeah. So they all gotta go. They all gotta go inside the robot, climb in to try to
And
fix the
reverse the
robot.
ionic process.
Yeah, reverse the process. And then he starts to shrink with that back to normal size with them in there at the end. So they're going to get crushed, right? So at the end, Dr. Smith's a real snake as usual. So there's one part where, like,
Martin.
I think something happens as they're going where Don West gets caught, right? His foot gets caught or something. He's like, "I'm caught, Smith." Smith says, "No, I'm afraid, no." He leaves him there by himself, and he's gonna get crushed. So Professor Robinson helps Don. Come on, Don. He helps him out, right? So then, like a few moments later, Smith gets back to Smith's caught, and he's like, "Oh, help!" like that, and he's like. The Professor Robinson is trying to help him, and Don West from before goes, "Leave him here, he deserves it." like that. I love shit like that. That's
I don't know, but the ending, the hole's getting smaller. Oh no!
That's such action.
Come on, grab my hand.
Yeah, he puts his hand.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, by the time the last one gets out, the robot's like normal size. How could they have possibly gotten out of there?
Yeah.
The robot's normal size.
Yeah, wow. They made it pretty fat, just in the nick of time. Another one I like, Fugitives in Space. With Robert Conrad as the ape-like creature, and they go to prison.
Okay, that's third season.
And they go to like prison on a planet where they got to chop boulders and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, seen that one.
It's so stupid. I love
it.
it.
They got in trouble for doing that makeup bit though too.
Planet of the Apes.
Oh, so it looks like Planet of the Apes.
They were testing the ape makeup, and they used it on the show, kind of like spoiling the whole idea of what.
Because that was before it, right?
Yeah. The first movie.
So they got in trouble for that. No, not that.
And if you chop, it's like a really hot planet. You're like 200 degrees or whatever the hell it is. You die in it. And if you do your work, you get a nice big block of ice.
Yeah.
And at night, you sleep. If you make your quota and chop enough pieces.
Yeah.
Is it a Peter Packer or no? What do you think?
Yes.
No, it is not. It's a Robert Hamner one. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh. You're gonna want that nice cold ice at night.
I don't know what it's called, but one of the ones that I hate is this guy that he'd been in a movie since probably the 40s, but the guy that goes with his mouth.
Oh yeah,
like a salesman, and he goes to their planet, and they run up a big bill, and then he's trying to,
Yeah.
And then he returns later. He's actually in 2 episodes.
I like him in the one. I like. How about 2 Weeks in Space? Is that a Peter Packer?
I was gonna say some
Hey,
dishes.
Dusty.
Hello, Dusty.
Hello,
How
Dusty.
are you?
Hey, what's up?
Dusty,
Really
Lenovo,
go on my
man,
channel today too.
Lenovo.
I could see twice
Hi,
today.
Max.
Yeah.
Wow. Hi.
He was also in a Jerry Lewis movie. That guy,
I
the
am
restaurant guy.
pleased to have used my head to stop.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
been in
Fun.
everything. He was still doing stuff in the 80s, that guy.
I can't do that. 2 Weeks in Space, not Peter Packer.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, today I heard a weirdest song ever by Billy J. Kramer. It's called Kinky Chinese Girl.
Oh, well, I don't want to know about that.
Oh.
That was a weird song.
Yeah, very strange.
We're
Meanwhile,
talking. Were they singing about Wood Girl? Were they singing about Wood Girl?
Everybody's
No, I
dying
don't
to know
think
about
so.
Peter
Not me.
Packer.
Could be, you never know, but I never heard this song before. It's like, what the hell is this?
No.
I'm sure that was on a later album
First part
after
of
the
British Invasion on Sirius XM today. Yeah.
okay. Robert Hamner.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one last thing.
Not as many Peter Packers as you think, eh? When it
Well,
comes to a good episode.
One last thing about that book that I can't stand, like the way this guy writes it, annoys how you nitpick to pick on something. It's like the way they nitpick to pick on Yoko. It's like so every little damn thing. Can't even blink right. There's like a one when they're celebrating the robot's birthday, so to speak, right? So the guy starts in his thing saying, "It's the robot's birthday." He goes, "We all know robots have birthdays." He goes, "Anyway," as if that's like so stupid. It's like when your dog has a birthday. It's the birthday of this thing. I picked this up, 3 years ago today. It's not really, literally, they weren't born, but it's just for affectionate. You say the robot's birthday. It's the last day he was built or what. Does it really have to analyze there and say, "Oh, we all know robots have birthday. What kind of riders do they have here?" I mean, come on. You're really nitpicking.
That must have been a Peter Packer episode.
But when he goes, that Nova's getting too close for comfort. Well, first of all, I read about it. He's right about that. Nova's
Don't move.
unexploding stars, I thought, aren't they?
Novas don't travel.
Yeah. So and then there was one. Remember that line that I told you once? I don't know what it is. He goes, boy, with a pilot like Don and a professor like John Robinson, no wonder they're lost in space.
They got lost. I don't see a single star out there that looks familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, we're lost.
But meanwhile, they found their way back to Earth at least a couple times. So.
Yeah, and every place they go has a landing circle on it.
I know.
Yeah.
That same footage of the thing landing.
Well, yeah, and every
To me, my biggest problem with it is it turned into Gilligan's Island. It turned into the last couple seasons of Gilligan. They're marooned on this planet, and yet every week new people come to see them, but nobody rescues them. It's just like Gilligan's Island. It's the exact same thing. Gilligan's Island was like a tourist trap. They're stranded on an island, and yet every week more people come to visit them. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them I really hate though. A lot of them with that big. What is that? The big like dinosaur, the woman.
Oh gee,
sings or something, or just I don't know. Or that Vulcan. Is that one of the?
No, that's the one with Hans Conried as the knight who's going to slay the dragon.
Yeah, the dragon. That's what it is. Stuff like that. Forget it, man.
Now that's got to be a Peter Packer one.
No.
That's got to be a Peter.
Say it. What's the name of it? The Questing Beast.
Their monsters were like Star Trek rejects and Star Trek.
Star Trek.
And these were so much worse than the Star Trek monsters.
And
I don't know. Some of the Star Trek ones were.
Yeah. The monster suits would show up in other shows.
Hey, I watched all our yesterdays last night on Star Trek, and Spock. You could see the on the ears. You could see like the lines of the plastic or whatever.
Yeah. That's because you're watching it digitally. If you were just
I know that. I know.
TV in 1968, you wouldn't have seen that.
I know. I know. Hey, you can't tell me that there's weird looking monsters in that one too. I mean, running around. Was there an alligator guy or something?
Yeah, like the Gorn.
That's what I said. I said Star Trek had awful monsters, but Lost in Space got the rejects. Those were even worse.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
I think it was different from Voyage.
And then when they fight with these monsters, they have that cheesy music like.
Oh, look. Nobody's going to tell me. Well, again, here we go again. A matter of opinion. That I gotta be everything. I love the action music in Lost in Space, which they originally used for the crash landing.
Oh yeah.
I can't do it, but you gotta play some of that for a stock. As it's coming to crash, and it goes like.
Composers there. That's John Williams that wrote that, and the Star Trek music is Alexander Courage.
I remember it.
Very good composers.
Yeah. But that one when they're fighting and they go, I don't like that as much on Star Trek though.
I do. I like that a lot, actually.
I mean, it's not horrible. I know it's not horrible. I just prefer. I like they use that crash landing music like when they're getting ready to get that. What's that one again? With the one with the Dr. Smith machine when they got that white monster and they all say the same thing. And he comes out and he goes, "Come on, let's go." And they got the net. You ready? You ready? Let's go. And they're gonna put the net on. And they're gonna fight the monster. Then they play that music. Every time that music, you can always hear that music brewing up to come. It's gonna start. It always brews up.
Joe, I think I sent you the CD of Lost in Space music.
Who did? You did?
Didn't I send you the music of Lost in Space?
I still have. If you did, I still have it because I did originally buy that. It was the Irwin Allen thing. I had it. I think 2 CDs there were. I think originally I had it. Whatever they were. 3 maybe. And all I know is I didn't have them anymore for whatever reason, and I wanted them. And you sent them. And I got my whole stacks of CDs there behind cassettes. You can't see them here. The ones that have been burned or made. So yeah, right after. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. After I watched these. Right after that, and after the werewolf.
Oh, that one too.
And after.
The latest.
Still in the box.
You threw those in your car.
After I listen to this,
Yeah. Okay.
then I'll get to that. Man, it's bad. There's so many things,
Perfect. But I got to get this in quick. The Questing Beast was written by Carrie Wilbur.
But that's that. We don't hear that
Okay.
name that often.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrible. And what's the one with the woman that goes, ha 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 ha? That's supposed to be the wife, somebody's wife.
Yeah, that's
Erwin Allen's wife.
Erwin
I
Allen's
believe.
wife.
I
Oh,
think.
God.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I want to say that there's a blooper in the Questing Beast that they left in.
What was it? Remind me.
Will is talking to Hans Conried the night there, and Conried is walking back towards his tent, and one of the poles that is surrounding his thing falls over, and Will goes, "Look out!" And the guy goes, "Oh," and the thing misses him. They left it in.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
They
Great.
didn't even reshoot it.
I didn't even know that. Wow.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know the old Bermuda shorts thing they call it for the robot?
Yes.
Did you ever see the one? I think it's in War of the Robots. I'm not sure. The first season where you see the legs, you
Yeah.
actually see the
you
legs.
look real carefully there.
Yeah. You just watch the bottom of the screen and you see the little legs go.
The other guy's tippy toeing. He looks like he is. Now, which episode had the green lady in it?
A couple of them.
There were two.
more than
Yeah, I thought there was 3. I thought she came back twice.
that Italian actress. Yeah.
Well, what's the one when that guy's chasing her around? That's ridiculous. The boyfriend is chasing him around. Arno or something.
They've already landed and
Yeah.
they've given her a name, Athena.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Smith make fight game with Urso.
I'm gonna have to start really watching all these again, man. I definitely. But even in that one with the space primevals, with the prehistoric one with the robot, with the paint, they got the face paint on the robots, the thing, and everything. That's good. That's noteworthy because at least you have West and Smith trapped, and they become friends.
Yeah, for one episode.
Yeah, for one.
Yeah, my dear friend West and I, on this date, were marooned. We swore eternal friendship on this date.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
In Wisconsin, their YouTube crashed.
Oh.
Or something.
Sorry.
Whoa. YouTube is antsy out in
It
Wisconsin.
is.
Well, if it froze, then it crashed, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to find the season 2 episodes I like, but Space Circus I do like. Is that a Peter Packer episode, Space Circus?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Tiptoe by the
Oh,
window.
I just passed the Space Vikings. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Space Vikings is written by Margaret Workman Hill.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sure that was the first and last script she ever wanted. But anyway, this circus one. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
I know everybody loves these. I'm sorry, folks. I shouldn't
It's
be
okay.
hopping on this. I
One
know
of
what
my
it's like.
favorites was from the first season. Who wrote The Keeper? The one with Michael Rennie. The
Okay,
It's a two-parter.
I'm still trying to look for the circus one.
It's the same monsters that keep coming out over
I
and
know.
over again.
I know they had 4 monster suits.
Including the so-called Cyclops.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see a horrified reaction of Dr. Smith, and they run him back again, and in different order. Oh, so that's, yeah.
Where's the frickin' circus? Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
An earthquake. What's going on? Stephen, she's experiencing an earthquake.
Earthquake 2? A hurricane and an earthquake?
Yeah.
Where is he? I don't even know where he lives. Where do you live? California? What are you doing in California? Here we go again with this.
What's he saying here? Come on. We'll read it in 5 seconds.
Remember
this
that?
Goodbye. Just experience
No.
Steve.
Wow.
Steve,
remember that Sam Kinison thing about the desert?
Yeah.
Get out of the desert.
Steve, come move to Oklahoma, Steve. You can have tornadoes.
No, don't go to Oklahoma either.
Or ice storms.
I'm telling you, I'm sure there's lots of things. I'm telling you, there's gonna. I don't want to cause a whole tornado when I go, because things follow me.
Yeah.
Poor Jorgen is actually dealing with all this lost in space stuff too.
I'm going to be honest. I don't have the foggiest idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know that. I
trying to learn.
I know. I know how
learn.
that feels. Sometimes I'm on that end. Yeah.
I'm trying to
TV
learn.
show. Yeah.
Do you want to see Lost in Space now?
I never heard of this show. I don't.
Oh my gosh! No,
I
never.
know of the movie, but I don't know that it was.
It was an original series in the 60s.
I never showed you my Jonathan Harris autograph because it's buried somewhere. Not when I say buried, I don't mean like dangerously buried, but I never got a photo with him. I can't believe it.
That's a shame. Was he a nice guy?
They
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
you sweet guy.
Was he?
Here's the star of the
you
show.
go.
Oh, I had
got a
that
little
thing.
one. I've got a
Danger,
little bitty
danger. All that kind of fun
one over there.
stuff.
A block from the beach in Orange County, California.
Oh, man.
I'm coming to visit right now. Goodbye.
Kind of got a little orangey.
Yeah, I have one like that.
I'm coming to get you, Jorgen.
That robot, not for nothing, is so
that
impractical in
thing.
every way. It's like it's too big and bulky. Can't climb up and down stairs, but yet it manages to climb.
Well, yeah.
It says that in the. That's another thing it says in that book. You'll
Yeah,
notice
there's-
everybody has to climb down a ladder to get into the ship in
Yeah,
condensed space.
well, there's an episode where Smith and the robot are in the basement, second level, whatever, and the robot goes to use the ladder. They're like, yeah, right.
Yeah, okay, sure.
And get out of the way.
And use your imagination for some of these things. I have both things like that. I have a little robot that size, and I have the
that
other one.
guy. Yeah.
This guy. Mm-hmm.
Now, Robbie the robot is a much better design, I think.
Yeah. This one used to say stuff, but it's out of batteries.
But everybody loves the robot. The smartest thing they did was having Dick Tufeld as the
Well,
robot.
yeah. If California drops into the ocean, it will prove to be difficult to find a room.
Yeah, what's happening in Hawaii also? You don't want to be in Hawaii now.
Man, yeah.
They had
thinking
a
about-
forest fire or something.
it's terrible. Just
Over
wiped
100 dead. Wow.
wiped out a whole town.
Why didn't that click?
I don't understand that. Get a hose, man. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
I just, yeah. No, I'm really thinking about the people of California. It must be rough there.
There. Oh, now we're getting stuff to read. Come on. In life, lost people. They don't care about what others think.
Did you ever see that? There's no way I can duplicate. You ever see that episode Goof on the Roof when there's a fire and Mo's like he's got like the water thing. He's going, it's clogged. So he looks at it. He goes, when it goes to his mouth.
Face.
So he's like that. Then he goes, he keeps getting it to work, and he goes to his mouth. So he shrugs his shoulders. So he goes.
I remember that one too. Yeah. Yeah.
By the way, the Space Circus episode was written by Bob and Wanda Duncan.
Oh, that's a good one. Now just give it shape, give it form. Imagine an apple.
Dr. Marvel turned out to be a real creep.
Well, what I like about it is that Dr. Smith's trying to finagle his way to Earth again. He doesn't care about any.
That's all he ever did.
Take your circus to a little place called
The Cosmic Monster played by Dawson Palmer.
Mm-hmm.
What's that thing that goes? That's that scary monster as it goes. I can't do it. I'm gonna hurt myself. It goes. It's got the song. You'll hear it. It's in the background. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's in a few episodes. Those guys with the bowler hats that go like this.
Oh, those guys.
We want the robot. Those things are cool. I'll get into it now.
You have to accentuate your S's.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Like success.
Sweet.
We have the robots.
They're all good episodes of the second season, aren't there? Are any of them? Trip through the robot.
What's that?
Trip through.
This is my other kitty.
Kitty.
My other kitty. She's gonna get fixed pretty soon. He's a little scared.
I can hardly wait to show my girlfriend. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna show my girlfriend the Anthony video today. Gotta do
We're
that.
looking for the kitty cat. Was
Oh, the other one left, but I got my other one came back.
It's dark.
I know.
Wow, look at that. Oh, kitties are so cute.
Aw.
I'm a cat person all the way. That shows
Mhm.
you what a sensitive guy I am.
Yeah.
Me too.
And
Yeah.
John
Well,
Lennon
good
loved
summer.
cats too. So much
did.
for
Yeah, kitty cats. Okay. The visit from the kitty cat. Yes.
Visit from the cat. It's almost 2 hours. It might be time for a commercial.
Hey, before you do that, what's gonna be on Collector's Call?
Oh yeah, that collector's call.
I don't know. Should we take a commercial break?
We might.
I know Tim does.
There's
Make
been a
you
lot of
hungry
stuff
for
coming
tomorrow
up
morning.
here today.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
hungry for some cereal.
Sugar Smacks
Yeah.
are
Commercial
go.
break coming right up.
Plenty of Thunderbird's energy fast when you need it. The Thunderbirds team all have Sugar Smacks for breakfast.
You'll love these honey sweet puffs of wheat.
Don't be left behind. Kellogg's Sugar Smacks are go.
Is it over yet?
Done.
Yeah.
All right. I just can't take that
Good
guy
luck,
sitting there
Rob.
going with a straight face like this.
Yeah.
Robert.
Good day, Robert.
Okay, Robert, next time.
Mhm.
Next time.
Hi,
What
Robert.
impression is funny that I do? What impression are we talking about there, huh? Oh, boy, we got All in the Family tonight. 2 hours
good.
All in the Family.
You know who was on my channel today on my stream? I had Danny
Archie Bunker.
Ambrosi.
Who?
Oh,
Danny
did you?
Ambrosi was on
Oh,
your
that's good.
stream? Wow,
That's good.
where is he now?
We can
Oh,
make
he kicked it
rounds.
on now. He's not in the comments either.
Make a round.
Ooh, what?
By the light of the silvery moon. Probably Gloria's going to get ready to have the baby soon. Ugh.
Oh, I have something to show you guys. Hang on. I will be.
Don't stand up.
Ah!
I can take that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's not moving. By the lights.
Oh, the silvery moon.
That's when Archie does the blackface dance. The old minstrel show.
I love the one with Sammy Davis Jr. where he gives him a kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy Davis wanted to do that. He wanted to be on the show. He liked the show.
Wow.
I heard. So they wrote the script with him in it.
Okay. Doc?
Oh, yeah.
You drinking beer?
Oh, yeah.
What's this?
That's cool. Although I'll take the Shemp version. They probably don't have one. Poor Shemp.
Oh, Three Stooges. Three
Three
Stooges.
What is that,
beer?
like a
White
soft
guy
drink?
root
Oh,
beer.
root beer. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Does not sound tasty.
I'm coughing every day
Yeah.
I go outside. Do we still have that air here? Bad air quality?
Now, is that official root beer from the Three Stooges?
That was probably a photoshopped in.
Have you been watching Curly's son lately?
Or grandson? Yeah.
Grandson,
Yeah.
grandson.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been doing
Some
live
weird-
streams lately.
Yeah, he's been doing some weird
yeah,
stuff.
I know him and the Mo
Wearing
guy.
masks and stuff. Yeah.
And then one of them I seen he had the other grandson.
Yeah, he's got a brother. Mm-hmm.
Who he doesn't look anything like Curly G
Yeah.
though.
No.
But Curly G does look like Curly. You could
He
tell
does.
every-
He's got it in his eyes. Yeah.
but the other grandson,
Not really.
no. So just watching a video called "What Happens When Pirates Attack Massive
Okay.
U.S. Navy Ships." The short answer is they die.
Okay.
Man the guns, boom.
Yes, bang.
Goodbye, Johnny Depp. Wow. Oh, question.
Tim, I got somebody in the comments trying to talk again about Paul being dead. I don't even know why I waste my time responding. Another clue is Paul is facing backwards on the Pepper back cover.
Right.
Coincidence? I think not. The guy
Yeah.
says.
Yeah, no, yeah. They did. That's the only picture they took of that session. They didn't take 100 other ones.
Yeah,
Where it wasn't
and the same thing. The same thing
backwards.
he's talking about Abbey Road, and also Paul walking out of
Yeah.
step with the others and
Bare feet.
barefoot
Barefoot.
and holding a cigarette in the whatever hand. And I'm sitting there, and
Yeah.
I'm saying, this guy doesn't know that they took 100 photos or whatever that
Yeah.
it was, going back and forth with shoes, without the shoes,
And
with cigarette, whatever it is, both hands.
Paul is actually ambidextrous. Anybody that knows, he does things with both hands. So it's. I mean, he can play. I mean, you've seen him. He can play basic guitar right-handed if he wants to. He just prefers to play it left. It's easier for him. But he's not a complete southpaw.
And it's already been disproven about the Volkswagen license plate numbers is not right.
The 28 if.
Yeah, he would have been 27. That was,
Man,
a long time ago. But
All of it. I mean, cover where you see his head turn.
I mean, there's so many clues. There's a picture of Paul with like you can see on the bottom of his shoe it says size 9, and then there's another picture he's wearing a size 10.
Wow.
It's not Paul. Well, one shoe is European and the other shoe is American, and the sizes are different. Between countries, it's like
they're standing at a grave site with a left-handed guitar.
Yeah.
Paul, where are you here? He's got
Paul.
Yeah,
he's got the hand over his head.
He's got the hand over his head. That's like the Tibetan symbol of dead. And what else do we have?
He's tall, supposedly a little taller than the rest. He's facing forward, while the other ones are slightly tilted towards him.
If it's not Paul, who did all those solo albums?
I don't know.
The stand-in, of course.
Yeah.
Now, what's the deal? People believe that the person William Campbell, whoever had plastic surgery, correct?
William Campbell.
So if that's the case, that there was a lookalike, but he also had to have plastic surgery. Why do Paul's kids look like Paul?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And then I've heard people answer, well, because William Campbell looks a dead ringer for Paul. That's why. And I'm like, no.
Like dressed like a funeral.
Yeah. But you look at that stuff. If you want to believe that, it makes sense. All of it. But what are you gonna?
Yeah. Oh no! What's this? Paul has his back turned. Oh, that must mean something. Oh no!
Yeah, he's conducting the orchestra.
Oh.
Help me, Lord.
On the album, I think some of the words go across his head.
That means he turned his back.
Yeah, but I mean, like on the album, there are some words next to his head.
Yeah.
So
and then they get things like, what about the drums? When you put like a mirror or something in the middle of the drum, it's supposed to say "One He Die" or something like that. If you put and the thing that gets me is how would they ever allegedly prepare that, thinking someday somebody's going to find a mirror and somebody's going to take it in the middle and they're going to break it in half and they'll see "One He Die." Well, set it up. Come on.
Stupid. This is plain stupid.
I usually don't entertain that on my channel. That's one of the things. 2 topics
here you
are
go,
off.
Doc. I can show you the back.
Oh, we all got that.
I got the lyrics over his head there.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and on the front here, we got everything here. You see it better?
Yeah, but the lyric across his head is which? Back.
Within you, without you. We were talking about the space between us all. That's where it starts. And the people who hide themselves behind a wall of illusion. That's what it says here. And then here, he's facing forwards with the lads.
Yeah.
Oh, Ottawa officially pronounced dead patch.
There you go.
On Ottawa, something police department or something.
Yeah, it's OPP.
I actually listened to a documentary about John Lennon today from Swedish radio.
I hope it was at least
police. It's
half
OPP is what it actually is.
OPP.
Yes, I've got the OPP bear right here.
Yeah, OPP.
You know,
okay.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they think it's OPD.
Okay.
OPP.
Maybe he can help. He can help Officer Dibble. So.
Yeah.
No.
Good.
The documentary was on this for young people, so I assume it was basically the basic stuff.
Yeah.
The full standard of covers. Yes.
Hello, Peter Boothroyd.
What's up?
Oh, Peter Boothroyd is here. Hello.
He does.
Oh, but there's not a hurricane.
Hello. Yeah.
Get a better hello. I got a good hello from Danny Donegan that I'm going to try to do, but I got to get it.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Jeff. I knows everything. I'm talking.
Son of Frankenstein. Yeah.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
Which is this again? I was playing with the comments. What I miss, Soda?
No, nothing, Johnny. Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
All things trivial and meaningless.
Hmm.
The clock has passed midnight here, so I'm going to sign off. And
Midnight. Don't turn
All
into
right,
a pumpkin.
Jorgen. I'll see you
Okay.
tomorrow on
Yeah.
All right, Jorgen,
Good
take
night.
care. Don't turn
See you
into a
later.
pumpkin now.
Right.
Nope.
don't
See you
know.
later. Okay. Bye.
See you,
Bye,
Jorgen.
Jorgen.
Later.
Hey,
Aha.
Tom Hanyadi says getting some Detroit-style pizza in Vegas.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Okay.
sounds good.
Don't mention pizza.
Oh, I had pizza for dinner tonight.
Oh, I told you not to mention it.
Well, no reality, Wisconsin guy. We're not leaving just yet.
Not yet. We have some time left.
We're gonna have to go to bed.
Yes.
So, Tim, did you watch any more film noir lately?
I haven't watched these either yet.
Yeah, I watched a couple. Early. I don't even know if you call them film noir because it was.
Hey,
so
Brad.
early. They made me.
Oh, Brad's here.
Hey.
Brad, get up here with us.
Beetle Brad. Log.
Brad.
You like the Thin Man series, Tim? Yes, I know you love it.
Yeah.
You've seen the box, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When will I watch these? That's another question. Oh, boy.
I think I know more
I've
about
seen
one.
3 of them. I haven't seen them all.
Mm-hmm. They're actually pretty good.
Beetle Brad, you must have this, right? Hark. Christmas CD.
Yeah, Hark.
CD, whatever.
Well, I've never heard of that one before.
It's a Christmas one. We should listen to some of it.
It,
But I
it's,
can't.
it's like pretend it's the Ruddles doing a Christmas song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat, really. It is. I recommend it.
The title's clever, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
And they're not afraid of religious songs here, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them have. What the secular are the ones that? No, secular
Well,
are the
the thing
non-religious.
those are all public domain, so they don't have to pay any copyright. So
I don't mean
as many of those as
copyrights.
you can.
I don't mean copy. Oh, yeah, that's probably why they're doing it. But I mean, worried about nobody wants to hear Christian stuff, that kind of thing. Beetle Brad.
Again, it's free.
Oh my God, it's Peter Brad!
Brad.
Peter Brad!
Hey.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suddenly
What's your
felt
song,
myself
Tim?
clapping like a puppet.
Yeah.
Kind of fun you guys doing the Sgt. Pepper album.
Brad
Yeah.
shows up. It's just work for me. I got to do work.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing work right now.
Joe, you were talking about the album or the where
Okay,
you
there
look
we
up
go.
the telephone numbers.
Yeah.
It's on Magical Mystery Tour.
Oh yeah, that's on. No, I didn't mention that. I know
Yeah.
it's on Magical Mystery Tour.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, I think
for
somebody in the
votive-
chat was talking about that.
Yeah.
the arrow.
It's a wonder.
Put your hands in the air like you just don't care.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I'm Brad.
Jeff is jamming.
Oh, that's the snowman song.
Look, Danny Ambrosi is here. Yay.
Oh boy. and he's the recording artist now. Yeah.
Oh my God,
Right.
I'm gonna meet Neil Brad.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's here too.
Now where do we go from here?
Now we're gonna get
There's
these.
no. That doesn't look
Yeah.
like one of your usual Beetle rooms, Brad.
No, I'm
Well, that's
somewhere
true.
else.
Where are you today, Brad?
Different
Secondary room.
location.
Okay.
Where are you today?
Actually, I'm in the office.
The office. Brad has an office.
Yeah, it's where the bat phone is, so I can open up the head and fly down the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything Beatles behind you?
Anything new?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Of course there
This
is.
is fiendish.
Ooh.
Oh, 4 by the
Okay.
Beatles.
Yes.
Just got that. That's fiendish.
It's got a peekaboo cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know.
How's everybody doing?
Danny.
Oh, just dandy.
Dandy. Joe's doing dandy.
Oh, Danny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Forget it.
We have a new COVID strain out too.
And some
Stop.
of this
Forget it.
Yeah, they keep
Just
thinking
stop.
it's coming
Just
back.
stop.
Yeah.
No more COVID, please. No more.
No.
And I got to go travel with that?
Yeah, you have to wear your
Oh,
mask
boy.
on the
That's
plane.
scary.
Doesn't do
Yeah.
nothing. Stop.
Yeah.
Where you going, Joe?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
No offense. No
Where the
offense.
sun comes
I don't want to go anywhere for a wedding. I think it's ridiculous to have to fly for a wedding.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
the
but
damn
you know what
wedding
I-
here.
I hope
You know
you
what I
get to
thought?
ride in a Surrey with the fringe on top while you're there.
Yeah. Now, what you say? Doc?
Here's a fun fact. Paul McCartney owns that song, Oklahoma.
He does.
Yeah.
He owned it.
He bought the copyrights to that song and many, many more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
didn't know that.
But you know what I saw on the news this morning?
What did you say?
Don't go to New York
Mhm.
because they're running rampant with flesh-eating disease.
Oh, I heard that's what this is. I've been wondering
New
what's
York,
up
New
with
York
my
City?
hair.
Yeah, New
Is
York flesh-eating disease.
It's not illegal aliens? Or
Oh man,
or what?
now Joe's gonna go to
Okay.
Oklahoma, and everybody in
It's
Oklahoma
going to
is
spread it.
gonna have
Yeah.
flesh
That's
eating
right.
Yeah,
disease.
nice going, Joe.
Not a living,
Nice going,
not
Joe.
a
You
living
killed
dead.
the world.
Yeah.
Great.
Nice going, Joe.
Ooh.
Sure.
But they've already gotten a vaccine for the new COVID. That's how fast.
Stop. That's your chat. I'm sorry.
Yes, they do.
Sorry, your
And
chat.
Whatever the new-
they promise it's going to stop it, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
whatever
No,
the
they're
new
making
strain-
money on it. They won't stop it. They're making money. They won't stop it.
Hmm. That means the prices will go up again. Oh no.
I didn't
We're
hear
gonna
this.
be out of
Don't-
toilet
don't-
paper again.
Doc, don't buy into it so easily. It's not. I haven't even heard of it till you said it.
As long as Dr. Tim Allen is here, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
Alan is the voice of reason.
The doctor is in the house.
Yeah.
Dr. Robert.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So if there's a new COVID strain out there, what should we do? Nothing. Just forget it. Just live.
Here we go.
Don't worry about it.
Buy more Beatles.
Buy more Beatles. Go
Yeah.
to shows and still wear a mask.
Just wash your hands. A lot. And if you avoid crowds, sometimes I'm not gonna even get in.
I wash my hands at least once a month if they need it or not.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Me too.
Eat at White Castle.
The experts say that it's like an aerosol that goes right through that mask.
Oh yeah.
It's
In my opinion, and I'm no doctor, but if you come into just slight contact with it, you're better off, because then your body, if it's just slight, then your body will fight it and win, and then you'll have an immunity to it. It's the only way to get one. The shot you're going to get isn't going to give you any immunity to it. The only way to get immunity to it is
uppercut, mighty blow.
And something else they showed on the news today, that the material that they use for bone marrow transplants
Don't say that either.
is infected with something.
Don't say that, because I got it in. Well, it's not bone marrow transplant. It's what do they call it? When the tooth, they built out pulled the tooth and they did
I think I had a
bone
pretty
graft.
bad dose of COVID the other day. I thought I'd have to go to the hospital, but things were getting pretty bad after I listened to the Dolly Parton and Paul McCartney and Ringo stuff.
That's it. For shame, Brad. For shame. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. For shame.
I got so sick. Oh my gosh. I don't even think I could do a Joe rant video. I'm so upset.
Well, I suggested you should do one. I think.
I know you did. I know. I'm still trying to build up the strength to do it.
I'm sure a lot of people would want to see it. I would.
So Brad does not like the new Dolly Parton.
No, he does not.
Not at all.
No.
He's got
maybe I'm
the
better
most
off not
severe
hearing it.
reaction to it that I've heard. I think so far.
I'm not sure if Ringo was using one stick or two, and Paul sounded morbid, and Dolly sounded like she was. Well, anyway, we'll leave it.
Sounds like she's 77 to me. But as far as Ringo, I thought it was pretty powerful drumming myself. But more powerful than the original, actually.
Danny Ambrosi has words for you, Brad.
Oh,
really? Hey, my dude. Hey.
Let's get it on.
Hey, my.
Little fight going on here.
You've got to do it. You have to do a video. Don't be afraid. You got to do a video.
I think I'm gonna get everybody ticked at me. That's for sure. All Reds is great.
Not me. Not me.
No,
Did you hear?
there's a lot of
earlier
people
what
that don't
I
appreciate
said
it for
about
some
it,
reason.
Brad? To me,
What's
it's
that,
white
Tim?
bread. To me, it's
What?
white bread. That's what it is. It's white bread.
Yeah.
It's there. It's white bread.
Golden bread to me.
It's white bread.
Now, what's fit to be tie-dyed saying? I missed what he said.
Oh, you said BB.
Meaning Beetle Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It is.
No, I just think it was too much fluff. And come on, if they're gonna do a song, why let it be? Pick something. I mean, do something original. Let's do something kind of fun and different.
I think
I don't know. They're not all covers on the album, right?
Let's continue to milk Let It Be. Let's just keep the ball rolling.
She wrote like 9 new songs or something for the album, and the rest of it's
Well, she did a
covers.
clean
Some of
song.
the rock
Really.
covers, but
Yeah.
no, I'm sorry. If you're gonna have Paul and Ringo, what are you gonna do? A new Beatles song with her on it? Come on.
No, I mean they could have maybe done something else a little bit better.
Maybe Dolly's going to go up and down
Paul's already covered "Let It Be" on that Fairy Age thing.
Yeah,
so?
They could have done like maybe Act Naturally or a country, a little bit more.
Act Naturally.
Yeah.
She's trying not to do country. She's trying to do rock.
She's a rock star.
And they already did it with Buck Owens and Ringo again.
Helter Skelter.
I don't even want to hear. I don't even want to hear. I don't even want to hear the original anymore.
How about Dolly Parton doing "Why Don't We Do It in the Road"? That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But put it in the video, man. Put it in. You can make a good video. I'm telling you.
An hour long with Beetle Brad and screaming and yelling and
a nice 3-minute video or something.
Dolly and Ringo. That'd be an interesting duet.
Yeah, see, I would like that. That would be interesting. No way would it ever happen. But if she did a duet with Ringo while Paul just played bass and didn't sing, that would be interesting. There's no way that would ever happen, but that would be more interesting.
They could have even done "Buku's the Blues."
That would have been cool if Dolly Parton tried "I'm the Greatest."
I'm calm.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
They could have done "Buku's the Blues."
Yeah, that'd be good.
Let It Be's not even a showcase of somebody pretending to be a rock.
When you hear that great Peter Frampton solo, you might think twice about that.
Yeah, but still, what is great? It's "Off the Angels Go."
All the angels come.
And now I'd like to have Dolly Parton ruin "Let It Be." Take it away, Dolly.
I don't know. They should have chose a different song, but
it would have been funny, Brad, if she sang
disagree.
the No-No song.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Or they could have done "Christmas Time Is Here Again." That would have been
Christmas
fun.
time is here again.
they could have done "Wild Honey Pie."
Deck the halls with lots of balls.
Honey pie.
Honey pie. Yeah.
So that would have fit Dolly's voice perfect, I think.
No.
Yeah. Poor Yoko.
Or how about her doing Revolution 9? Number 9.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 9.
That'd be too tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Dolly says, "And you get naked."
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's
Oh, wow.
it's just too weak.
I'm sorry, I disagree.
Yeah, I know.
What's that? Oh, you're Robbie the robot?
Lost in space.
I'm just looking at it. He's turned color on the back, so you know what that means.
What does that mean?
Joe, you know?
Oh, there's an episode where isn't there an episode like that where he becomes golden?
Yes.
I don't. That's got to be a second season one.
Yeah. Refer to me as Golden Boy.
Golden Boy.
Ah.
That's great. You got to take tongue in cheek with that show. It's funny as hell.
He inadvertently
Golden Boy.
Golden Boy.
Yeah. Get in here and grab a pen. So somewhere in here there's a pen.
Oh, okay.
So you can sign my golden skin, Will. Okay, whatever.
And then Will turns. So he turns green in one, doesn't he? What is it?
Danger, danger, danger.
Yeah, I don't know. Can't remember what episode is that.
Danger, danger. Yoko
Season
Ono,
2.
danger, danger. Let it be.
I've got that one confused with the one where Smith touches everything and turns platinum.
Don't say Yoko Ono. You're a John hater.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll come right out and say it.
That's right.
Didn't the one where they turn into plants?
Well, the vegetable planet.
Well, the vegetable rebellion. He turned into a stalk of celery.
Oh no, there's another one with giant plants or something. It's not
Attack of the
vegetable
Monster
one.
Plants.
There's another one.
I don't know if they turn it.
I
That's
don't
when
know.
Judy gets eaten. Judy almost gets.
That's the one
It
where
seems like one of them gets turned into a plant. Like a flower.
Hey, you never know what kind of things can happen on other worlds, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can turn into anything. You can turn into a plant, a corn cob.
Will turns into
All
Dr.
you need
Smith.
is a little bit of imagination, and I'm talking about just a tiny little bit.
Yeah.
That's all they
Peter
have.
Packer right now.
Yeah.
True.
All we are saying is give plants a chance.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So Jonathan Harris says, "What's this about vegetable planet?" Peter Packer says, "I didn't have another idea in my head."
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Needless to say, but I just accept that there's a planet where there's a guy people, carrot people or whatever. That's all. You just say okay.
But I like that episode. Though.
Well, it's because it's stupid. That's why.
Yeah, don't remind us reality.
You don't mind. Come on, man. This was the shortest summer I've ever remember.
Not so soon.
So people can't wait for winter.
No.
Winter comes.
No winter.
Better hope
No.
we don't get snow this February
No.
at the fest.
Wow. Snow, what's that?
Yeah.
And that's the way I hope to keep it. But
Brad, are you going to?
Oh, you never know.
I am. I'm going. I'll be there.
You're going.
you have everything right. You have your reservations and everything. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I am all set and ready to go.
Now I'm not sure, but this is only rumor because we don't want to start anything. But the rumor is that among the guests they're going to have for that, the special guest is none other than, you ready for this?
You and
Dolly
me?
Parton.
No way.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh.
She's going to get on the stage with Liverpool and do Let It Be.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
The celebrities will be Joe and me.
Whisper words of wisdom.
And
Another
11.
reason not to go.
Yeah, right.
So you heard it here first. Brad's going. How are you getting there, Brad?
Yeah.
Come on, Doc, get your arrangements. You got to fly there, man.
I'm a Libyan on a jet plane.
Now, shouldn't you be able to get right off the plane and you're
I'll be
there
back
at the
again.
venue?
Yep.
TWA
I
Airport.
don't know, it looks like you could walk there, right?
Yeah.
Unless Brad takes his plane into another airport.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I looked up where the Fab Four concert was, and it was kind of close to where the airport was. You just kind of I'm just like, oh look, JFK is right there.
How's that go again, Doc? How's that go again, Doc?
Which what?
You're going, yeah. I said, how'd that go again?
Oh, I was looking to see where that place where Joe went and saw the Fab Four was. And I'm like, oh, look at that. And it's just like kitty corner from JFK Airport. I'm going like, oh, look, there's the airport right there.
Are you going, Joe?
Sure.
Yay.
Yay.
Can't wait. Not really. I can wait actually, but
I hope Tim and Doc would go.
oh, this is news. This is news to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send the snowman in my place.
No,
Mr.
no snowman, no.
The snowman can go.
Well, Astro Zombie, that can change, you know.
Yeah.
Jeff should go. Oh no, here he comes. It's time.
No. All music is 6 degrees of Dolly Parton. Oh.
Look at this, really cool. Within bag, original.
Yeah.
Still in the original wrapper. Ready?
Ooh.
Yes. Show us.
Oh.
I'm now part of the family.
So I gotta go in the drawer and get my beans button out now.
Yeah.
Beans.
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 Yes. Why is that taking so long? Come on.
I got mine.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Joe, you got yours. All right.
Well, I had one, but I lost it.
I lost it. Uh-oh.
Beans.
There we go.
Yeah. Beans.
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 Okay, what the hell is that thing?
That's one of Doc's relatives.
Yeah, it's a wake-up call.
Yeah.
This place is becoming like a madhouse in here.
Yeah,
I
it
swear,
is.
it's getting insane.
Oh dear.
Well, I gotta go. I got company coming from out of town.
Well, thanks for sharing your Dolly Parton opinion.
We're coming.
Yeah, I gotta go. I got company coming, so I'm gonna say
Yeah,
goodbye.
I gotta go soon too. Come on up, Danny.
Okay.
Yep, let
This
the
place
Danny
is a
go.
madhouse without you.
Yeah, that is Brad.
Good to see y'all.
Hi, good to see you.
Bye.
Watch my video on Tuesday. Doc's in it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I am?
Oh, cool.
How did
Yeah.
How
Look
would I
forward
do
to
that? Wow.
The magic of video. It's magically delicious.
Oh, you're gonna eat Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms. Alrighty. See y'all.
All right, Brad.
Hey,
See
see you
ya.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Brad will see you.
Bye.
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 Goodbye. That's another thing you
Bye.
could do, Floral and Hottie. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, from that one.
Bye.
All right, Danny, if you're still here, come and join us.
It takes so long to get this.
Yeah,
He's gone already.
I know, but
That was a memorable event.
Yeah.
Brad only showed us one item.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
That,
That's because he
that
wasn't
was
in
a
the Beatles. He wasn't in his
memorable.
Beatles abode.
yeah.
It's true too. I don't know if Danny's still out there, but I'll put the link up.
Okay, we got a little
Hurry up,
time
Dan. I
left.
don't have forever here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we only got roughly half an hour.
Yeah, about a half an
Yeah.
hour. We want Danny up here for some nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The King of
We got you.
Chaos.
My son
Danny.
Robert
King
too.
of Chaos, yes.
Yes.
The
I know
King.
that the trouble is, Joe can set me up, but it takes me too long to find the stupid thing because I got stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when I find it, it takes, well, the old stupid computer, well, do you want me to play this?
Excellent. Oh, food. No,
It takes so long to get going.
yeah.
Get myself a new Lenovo.
I just got an idea.
What's the idea?
If it works, you'll see it.
Okay.
Okay, we're waiting.
But well, don't mind me. Just do whatever you're doing, and if
Okay.
it works.
We're not doing anything.
No, we're just sitting here.
Watching the wheels go
Do
round and
something.
round.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious now. What could it
So,
be?
Joe,
Yeah.
what was on Svengoolie last night?
I forgot again. I didn't watch it because I wasn't interested. Oh, Conga.
Oh yeah, that.
Never heard of that one.
It's about kids, kind of like King Kongish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The big gorilla?
yeah,
King Kong in England.
yeah. In England, English
Ah.
King Kong.
Is that kind of like Gorgo?
Well,
Yeah,
Gorgo was the thing that came out of the water.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
but I mean,
Kong was like
Gorgo is kind of Godzilla-ish.
Yeah.
I
So,
guess you could. This is yeah.
yeah.
Danny.
Yeah!
Hey, Danny.
King of
Hey,
Kingdoms.
what's
Can you
up?
hear me? Can you
Well,
still hear
good to
me?
see Bryce one
Danny.
day. This is awesome.
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Tim. Your internet is working pretty good. I'm happy for you.
Yay.
Well, it's not. It's just a fluke. I'm gonna get shut off tonight.
Yeah,
So
that's all right for now.
you know, it's okay for right this second.
Okay.
What do you
Oh,
mean
he's
I'm
making
for
that.
ladder?
He's
I'm
drawing.
on the get on my nerves centers. What?
Oh,
What?
I went on James' chat today for the first time.
Did you? Did you?
I was so happy to have you there.
Thank you. It was nice being there.
And that was
Yeah.
funny with Jorgen and Christopher going back and forth with the music.
Yeah, those guys were funny. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
it was chaos over at the Bowie station.
mhm.
What?
Yeah.
His stream runs 4 hours
4 hours and 15 minutes to be exact.
Yeah.
today. Yeah. Joe, how was the concert yesterday?
Oh no, was talking about it earlier. They were. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed some of it. They were very good, especially the early Beatles, which I thought were great on that my video.
Yeah.
But they missed a lot of stuff. They just passed a lot of stuff. I know you can't do everything.
Yeah. How long was the show? Couple hours or?
I guess 2 hours, something like
2
that.
hours? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
With
they have a lot of-
interlude by Sullivan.
Yeah, intermission and all that. Well, he introduced them at the beginning too. But,
I caught you live yesterday when you first came on with Ed Sullivan there.
that was terrible.
You could have did better. I was
Oh, it
hoping
was
you
terrible.
could get up there.
I like when you said I do Rodney Dangerfield better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was terrible. We didn't even do the voice, Rodney.
Yeah.
I thought Richard was going to get out there and sing "Can't Buy Me Love."
Oh yeah.
Other guys.
Special guest!
Yes, special guest. Direct from Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Please welcome Richard Dolan.
Yeah.
I don't think he liked it as well as he might have.
Yeah.
Because you pan over to Andy's.
Oh yeah, I was there for a laugh. Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like you're making him the brunt of the joke too much.
Yeah,
The butt
like
of the joke,
he
whatever.
looked like he was not enjoying himself.
No, I think he was, but that's just his way,
Yeah, he's funny. That guy's funny. He's got some character, you know. I like him. He's all right.
Andy. He's quiet and harmless.
He even wanted to leave early. Oh, Anthony.
Yeah,
no.
but because of the parking.
He was
Joe,
hungry
did
for
you
White
get a video? You got a video for that?
Yeah, you didn't see my video yet?
No, it didn't come up on the computer. I seen you
What?
yesterday live.
Oh, yeah, ring the bell.
I have the bell set.
It's up. I don't know what happened. It's been up since
I'll
this
find
morning.
it.
10
I'll
o'clock
find it.
this morning it was up.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Yeah, you could see that. You could see that. I got some footage of the band in there, which was
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah.
You got a nice steady hand, Joe, too.
Yeah.
Well,
Doesn't shake.
Yeah, it was pretty. Compared to me, it was steady.
let me see. I'm not bad with it. Yeah.
No, pretty good.
Yeah,
But I have this case. A lot of people don't have. They don't make cases. These things got to be in cases, man. In case it falls, it's protected.
Yeah.
Open. I'm talking about cover cases, not just open with the flap there.
Mhm.
You gotta have the flap.
Mhm.
Yeah, Robin got her phone wet outside the other day, and it stopped working. So we put it in rice. It makes sounds like updates, but it's not working right.
Oh.
$400 phone. She left it out in the rain.
Oh man, you know, I heard somebody did that with a cake once at MacArthur Park.
You never have to
get that
do it
recipe
again.
again. Oh no.
I like that song. I like that song by Richard Harris. He does a
Oh,
great
no.
job. And so does that is a great job with
How'd
that.
you like the Dolly Parton "Let It Be" song?
I liked it. I mean, it's hard to make out Paul McCartney. I mean, he couldn't.
I didn't think I wouldn't have known it was him at first, but then later it sounded like him. But
Peter
I mean, not
Me, I
because it
could
was
tell.
bad singing.
Peter Frampton played guitar. He's an excellent guitar player. Although he was having trouble with the nerves in his hand, and that's why he retired. You know.
And I
But,
thought something happened to him recently. Besides that, I actually thought he passed. I remember something like that.
Oh,
But,
Peter Frampton? No.
well, obviously not. But I
Yeah,
thought
well, you got all the hoax, all that phony stuff that comes up. This one died.
no,
that
not
one,
because of that.
you know, what's that one? 10 minutes ago. What a lot of bullshit that is. They have people that you play the video that they die, but they didn't die. You know,
Anything to get views.
I know there was another one this morning that look what happened to Bob Denver.
Well,
You know, and then it shows some guy in a gurney with R.I.P. and we're like, he died 20 some years ago.
Yeah, in the 90s. Yeah.
I
did you
know,
ever
that's
see this?
what-
There's somebody that does shorts that goes, this person is dead, and it's somebody that died like 10 years ago. But you click on the short,
Wow.
and they get a view, and that's all they care
They
about.
probably got 1 million views, man.
Yeah.
You gotta pay the
Exactly.
bills.
Oh, Bob Denver's dead. Get out of here. You know,
What about what else is? Oh, I saw one with Ron Palillo. Did you ever see that thumbnail? You got a picture with him in the bed. Is that him?
No.
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 Either that
That
or
was 2 years ago, too. Yeah.
oh, who was
Horshack
it?
passed away. Horshack died, and
Yeah.
the Spanish guy there.
Yeah.
Juan.
That show
Epstein.
died when it was aired.
Epstein.
Welcome back, Carter. I love that show. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I love that.
no, I don't
Pick
like
me,
it.
Mr. Cocktail.
It's not funny.
It's
I
not
love
funny.
that show.
It's not funny.
That show was good.
Comedy, as we say, is subjective.
What's back?
I got my project done.
How was it?
I thought it was realistic as the monkeys.
I don't like that show either.
The Brady Bunch today. Davy Jones was on there.
Wow.
Wanted him to go to school,
Mm-hmm.
and she goes in while he's recording and stuff like that. And then Davy Jones comes to the house and stuff like that and gives her a wrapped album.
Yep.
You know, I seen that episode a million times, but I still watch it because the Brady Bunch was on this morning. Well, I think around noon, and I love that show.
I like when he just go, we're ready to record, Dave. He's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
I got the whole series. I love that show, you know.
No,
That's what every
can't
kid
stand
wanted.
it.
well, I grew up with it, Danny. It's part of my childhood, and I think it's funny as hell. Well, some of it's funny as hell, but I'm talking about not the ones when it's all, well, I don't, like, I don't know, family, yeah. But there's
Well,
ones
a
like
lot
when
of them
Peter's
are
like
like
trying
that.
he's trying to do Humphrey Bogart. He's trying to get a personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Applesauce.
And
Oh,
when
yeah. And that
Greg becomes a rock star, that was a good one.
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
that's a good one. Every kid would want a family like that. That's like a fantasy.
Yeah, I know, and I don't like people saying that wasn't necessarily real life and all that kind of stuff. There were some people that had families that things were good like that.
Yeah, I'm
was
sure.
like,
I'm sure.
my sister was always like, "Oh, why couldn't we have it perfect?" That's a little too far, but that's another thing they did later. Well, later, with the Brady Bunch movies and all that, try to make it like it's such a
Yeah.
joke about being wholesome and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure that the Brady kids were very attached to, the adults on the show, just like a mother and father,
Yeah, well, we know there's true stories of those things. What about the grass? What about that phony turf that was supposed to be grass? What was that about? That I don't understand.
Nobody wanted to cut grass.
How about when Greg buys his car, his
look,
used
the
car, and it's
gas
like
turf.
exploding and stuff? Oh man!
And the one on the Tina Tire where I think that Peter and Cindy are trying to break a world's record on the Tina Tire.
Oh, that sounds like a real early one to me. I don't like the. I don't. I'll be honest with you. I don't. The early ones I don't like. I like it better when they're older.
Oh, you're like Marcia when she grew up a little bit, huh?
Well, I don't mean because of that. I mean, they're just funnier that way. It's funnier when Peter's getting older, or maybe and Greg.
The one that when Marcia got her nose smashed.
With the football. With the football.
Or they both
Danny, Marcia was cute, but I was more into Jan for some reason.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
I thought Jan was cute.
Yeah, I was a Jan guy. Marcia was too old for me.
I was a Florence Henderson guy.
Yeah, she wasn't bad looking. She was pretty hot,
Who, Alice?
I was an Alice guy.
I love it.
Long range right ready in 5 minutes.
My wife is home.
I did like the Brady Bunch. Hello, Robin.
Hello. What's up?
Uh-oh. What happened? We just lost something. Yeah, she went to see her girlfriend today. She was gone for 6.5 hours.
Wow.
She was swimming. Yeah.
Oh, 11,000 they paid for the pool.
Of course. What do you think? My sewer cost 10,000. I had a new sewer put in my house,
and it was
$20,000.
Who's got $20,000? God bless you.
I got to borrow money.
That was from Gary. This is from them both.
Oh, okay.
That's why you always rent.
Yeah.
Tell people this all. Oh, I gotta get a house. Oh, I gotta get a car. I gotta get all this stuff. I have a car, but you gotta have all this stuff.
Puppy dog! Look!
Well, I had.
Hello.
Hey.
It's taking forever to get. There we are. Hello.
Can't see us. So you see yourself.
Hello there.
No, Mookie girl.
Hello.
Someone loves you guys.
Yes, they're all sweethearts.
She says to me, "I never see you so happy." Until you went on the chats. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Danny was on my chat today too, Rob.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Really?
Don't tell nobody.
No.
We had a good time.
Jay, I love you,
Jay. How are you? It's good to see you on.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jeff.
yeah.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, how you doing?
Mr. Mayo's going, and they expect a couple.
Doc, I always love you, Doc.
A couple
you
twisters.
And Joe.
Yeah.
Everybody else is but you guys have got big hearts.
Yeah, but that's I got more than that.
Always another one, Joe.
I got
November is peak tornado season in Oklahoma.
Not really.
Yeah, but I'm going there on the first to the 4th, so it'll take a while.
Not really. Yeah. No.
You trying to do scare me?
Last year we had a tornado in December.
There you go.
You never know.
There you go.
Well, let's have it. Let's have it. In December again.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll be okay, Joe. Don't worry.
Yeah, it'll be okay. We
Yeah.
just
The day after
crazy
Halloween,
weather.
I got to get on that plane. Oh,
Yeah.
brother.
Get ready with the sound effects, Doc.
Yeah.
I'll have to push the sound effect now to have it.
Yeah, what's up with
They
that?
are so excited.
You gotta look up your dogs.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Shelby girl.
No. I love up you.
Oh,
So you want to see my project?
yeah, he was talking about his project 15 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
Yeah,
Don't
I
forget.
my project. You're gonna like it. Here,
Okay.
I gotta make a sound effect with it, but here we go.
It's
Oh no.
Yeah. That's a good one.
stop.
Oh boy. That's a good one.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Wow.
That was my project.
Yeah. That is amazing.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Joe. No, you haven't played any puppets yet. All
Did I
show.
scared you away?
Yeah, I think so.
It doesn't take much to scare Joe.
Well, that one I like.
Woo!
Oh man, and we got to. Well, on the way home we got to change planes. On the way there we get a plane. On the way there we go straight there.
Mhm.
Then the way back we got to change in Charlotte.
Mm. North Carolina?
North
I
Carolina.
guess.
Why are you going that way?
What do I know?
Like you should be heading towards more like Pittsburgh.
York. Yeah.
Oh, you got to stop
Chicago.
and see Richard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Richard was doing a singing, and he was doing that Alice Cooper song. I know
Oh,
not too long
again?
ago.
Again.
He's did the Alice Cooper song, "Be My Lover," and he goes at
Oh
the
yeah,
end.
I've heard of that.
Yep. Oh.
What? Robert P. just got to hotel. Oh, he just got to his hotel. 13.5-hour drive. Going to Beagle Brabs in an hour after eating. That's the big.
Yeah,
That's the big surprise. That's the surprise. What?
That's
There ain't
the
gonna be
surprise.
any party.
Ah, Robert P.
Sounds good.
Wow.
Ad for Pepto Bismol or something.
Oh, Robert
Nice.
P. By the way.
Mhm.
Yeah, so Brad and Robert's going to be together within an hour from now. Wow, exciting.
Very good.
Nice.
Wow. Did you bring him some lasagna? Mm.
Oh, lay off the lasagna.
What?
That's what I'm trying to do. I mean, you know. So.
It was good lasagna.
Right, Danny. You got your mute on.
Danny, you're muted. There you go.
Got to lay off the
Danny,
lasagna.
look in the private chat. I put the link for Joe Mail's new video up in there for you, so you can just click on it.
I said they're going to be together for 2 or 3 days. Robert P.
Yeah, I
and
think so.
Fred.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
When I was muted, you didn't hear nothing.
No.
No, you didn't hear a darn thing.
Thanks for telling me.
Did you
Yeah,
watch
Danny,
my?
look
Did you
in the
watch
private
my
chat?
Mhm.
See the
Maybe
private
you
chat
want
at
me-
the top?
Maybe you want me muted.
No.
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
watch
oh, you
my
put it
chat
up
back
there,
the other
okay.
night when you were talking about that movie?
Yeah. Hey, you missed my comments before earlier. I says I want a theme song from Two Girls, One Cup. But that's over it. That's over it.
There's a theme
Oh.
song.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
Did you think that I was really hearing it when I said, "Oh, Danny said it"? I don't believe it.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I know I was muted, and I'm very disappointed in you, Mr. Mayo.
Is that why you were quiet for a lot of that chat afterwards?
You have more Coglione? You know what Coglione means? I thought you
Yeah, I
had
know.
more.
Oh, I've been told that by some of the best bosses ever.
Look at Tim. Tim looks serious. Look at Tim.
I had a boss once say, "You got some pair of you know what's on you, Joe." I said, he looks at his other supervisor and he goes, "Would you talk to your boss like that?" He said,
Yeah.
"Don't you tell me what? Don't ever treat me bad."
I'm not going to talk about that movie anymore. I just thought it might be funny a few times, but I don't want to overdo it.
Well, I don't know. I think you got something going on with that.
I heard it's bad. My wife's son told me it's bad, and I'm surprised because he's only.
Well, you haven't seen it. You know what it is, don't you?
What?
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
All right. Well, it's bad.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
Make you sick.
Wait, we have a weather update from California. It's hot and humid and rainy.
How about I get off so you can get on? I got to get off soon anyway. You want to come up enough?
The winds are picking up a little. The worst is ahead.
Be careful, Steve. Take care of yourself.
Joe, you going live tonight?
It's doubtful.
Tuesday. Tuesday.
Well, Tuesday I probably will, but I might do the movie chat on Tuesday.
Yeah,
I think what I'm going to do.
Yeah, if
Chinese
you do that,
and Mexican for dinner.
because my knowledge of movies ain't the greatest.
Yeah.
Chinese.
Gary's smart. Gary knows a lot. And
We gotta have Jeff come up about the movies. But what do you think, Jeff?
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes.
you like the older movies, right?
Yeah, the classics. Yeah.
That maybe you and I on it could steer it that way.
Yeah.
And
Jeff
Tim
is
likes
smart.
the older movies.
Well, if I could ever get a word in, I would. But
Yeah, I know. It's tough. It's tough with Gary sometimes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tim. You don't have a chance to talk.
I feel so bad. When I say hi, Tim, what was that, Tim? You want, did you want to say something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, Tim.
Hey, I smell something being cooked.
Tim doesn't have a chance to talk on that. I feel bad for him.
I wish it was ravioli, but forget it.
Ravioli.
No, we can't eat
So
that.
what does it smell like, Joe? What's being cooked?
I don't know. Who knows? Some kind of like either fish or chicken or something. I had fish this afternoon. We went out to a fish place and we had, I had scallops and stuff like that. Vegetables and all that good stuff.
There's only 10 minutes left, and we haven't seen this one yet.
That one didn't bother me as much this time.
See, it's getting better for you. You're getting used to it.
Well, the one that's the worst is that cereal one. That is the one that I can't take because they're too
left behind.
They're not animated enough on that. One of the guys sitting there.
Oh, Robert P's been listening to 3 ski lodges.
Yeah, it really this
I remember that zombie.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
You take over the stream for 3 hours.
Chinese or Mexican for dinner, both.
Yeah. Chinese. No, that'd be my vote.
Well,
me Chinese, me play joke.
Chinese or
Mexican in your coat.
Head for Taco Bell.
Astro Zombie just disclosed what 2 girls in 1 cup is about. And then he goes down and says, Danny was on James' stream today and said to AGK, you take over the stream for 3 hours, and I spent at least 10 minutes laughing. That guy gets on. He's on for 3 hours.
Well, he must do much of that today. He didn't take over the whole thing today.
No, I know today, but usually
I don't really know who he is. I know of him.
Yeah, he's a decent guy. He's a decent guy.
Yeah, he's going to be sending me give my regards to Broad Street on vinyl.
Yeah, he's a decent guy.
Really?
That's good.
So, Doc, what's for din-dins tonight at your place?
Ravioli.
Oh,
ravioli.
Man.
Okay, we're going to Doc's for ravioli.
Yeah, Doc,
I gotta get off. So we're probably gonna be off for 10 minutes, 7-8 minutes. We gotta eat dinner anyway. So
yeah.
PP
You know, it's got RD. You open the can.
No, I need ravioli.
So
that's one of the few things I can cook. I can actually do that. Just boil water and plop the ravioli in there. Just the right tenderness. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah. Meat ravioli. Stuffed with meat. Not cheese.
Okay.
Meat ravioli.
Poor little pizza ain't good for nothing.
Yeah.
Oh. Not sure what that means though.
Poor little pizza? That's a honeymooner's line.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's when Ralph's on a diet.
This week's binge is the monkeys.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. What happened to? Wait a minute! I thought you were going to be doing honeymooners again or something.
Oh, last week was honeymooners.
Huh? You binged them already?
You missed it.
What?
Last week the binge was the honeymooners.
You say you went through all 39 episodes already?
Oh no! The one on TV. You know how they have the binge every.
Oh, the TV binge.
Oh no! What classic comedy?
Does anybody here like Columbo?
Yeah,
never watched that show
because
maybe
there was
my grandma when she was alive.
Gary had a picture of a box set or something on Blu-ray or something. All of Columbo, like a big box set. What the hell happened? I turned them off. Thought Tim would appreciate that.
How'd you do that?
Should be right back. What it says.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna have to get going, folks, and we all gotta. I think gonna stop soon anyway. But either way, I gotta go. So I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody for now.
Okay.
Bye, Joe.
Okay. See you, Joe. See you
Good,
later.
Joe.
See you all soon.
Okay, see you. Okay, bye-bye.
Care.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.